What's good, y'all? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Eru. About to get busy with the first watch along since I had in a while because I was sick, y'all. Your boy Eru had the flu, as you can hear in the voice. My voice is still raspy from the flu. Trying to get myself together here, but I was gonna sit it out and maybe do halftime and see how I felt. But you know what? Something told me let me just do it. Let me just watch the Knicks in front of the screen because I watched the last game laying down. So since I feel better, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to get myself back into my regular flow of things. Might as well just get busy, man. My energy definitely won't be as crazy as it's always been, but trying a different look right now. I got the game in front of me, so I'm gonna be able to look at you guys while I'm talking about the game and stuff. I'm gonna shout out to the comments in a second, man. But I just want to get into this game, man. Shout out to Brunson, all-star point guard. I think we got a shooting guard that we need for the time being. I don't know if he's gonna be a starter, but he's definitely a decent option, shooting guard in Grimes. We got Julius Randle, who's not a number one option. We know that, but but legit, he's a third to fourth option. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson could be a number one option. He is likely a number two option. We need somebody ahead of that. So the thing is, we do have assets to get us that number one option. Is RJ Barrett, can he possibly be a number one option at one point in his career? Maybe. But in this window where your point guard is like 27 and your freaking power forward is 27, you know what I'm saying? We already paid these guys. So, I mean, what are we going to trade those guys? Trade both of them just so we can satisfy RJ's career, because obviously having a good power forward and having a good point guard next to RJ is not enough. People are saying that Julius Randle is the one that's keeping RJ down. I thought we needed a point guard to get everybody better. We do have that point guard. We have a good all-star point guard. So what's the issues, man? So that's the problem that I have here. So my thing is now to make the Knicks better. What do we need here? We got a good power forward. We got a good point guard. We have more than one good center. Because Mitchell Robinson, for how good people thinks he is, he's not that much better than Jericho Sims and Hartenstein. He's not much better than both of those guys, to tell you the truth. So, my proposal here, I know this is a watch along. I'm going to get into some play-by-play, but as a watch along, see right now, I'm just watching Mitchell Robinson. He's playing defense against Steve Adams. Steve Adams is look. After all that hard defense that Mitchell Robinson was playing to ice him out, he still got beat. So where's the defensive player? He got to get his legs underneath him. He just came back from injury, man. I don't give him. That's nonsense. That's garbage. So here we go. Like just now, the greatest defensive player, the guy that says he's gonna be a defensive player of the year. You see how he just got beat? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, right, we already paid Mitchell Robinson. He has value around this league. RJ still got the value of potential. So let's get RJ and Mitchell Robinson in the mix for a trade and maybe add some of the draft picks and maybe add an IQ to it or add somebody else to that mix, 3 players, whatever, and then get us a freaking number one guy, whoever that is. Number one guy, equals somebody that can create their own fucking shot, man. Perennial all-star that can create his own shot. Somebody's out there available. And like I said, trading RJ, Mitchell Robinson, adding IQ or something like that, maybe an OB and IQ. Add all 4 of those guys together, maybe a draft pick or so, and get us that guy. Get us that guy that we can say, okay, that's our number one dude. That's our number one dude. Because I mean, shout out to people that keeps talking about Julius Randle and stuff. Like they're the smartest people in the world there. I mean, we all know that Julius Randle sucks. You know what I'm saying? But put Julius Randle in his proper spot, which would be the third or the fourth option. Third option. Put him in the team where he's the third option, where we're not looking for him to get buckets. We're looking for him to be the third guy to get buckets when he can. You know what I'm saying? Brunson, like I said, number 2. Trade for this number 1, the number 1 guy. And then I think that's how we should do it. Everybody else just fill in the blanks. Cam Reddish is still on the roster. Like I said, Quentin Grimes still on the roster. So some of those guys will fill in if you like to do the number one option, two option, because I don't like to talk that way. But if you want to put it into perspective and like that, then let's do that. You know, RJ Barrett is what is he? Is he a power forward? What is he? Look at Brunson. You know, Brunson is a number two, solid number two guy. You know, Julius Randle is a number three guy. You know, number three. You want to talk about a four? You know, a number four guy is somebody like Cam Reddish, defensive player, slasher, that type of thing. That's Cam Reddish. You know, fifth option, if you want to talk about it in a 5-player set, then that's your center. You know, like I said, Hartenstein and Jericho Sims, I'm fine with either one of those guys starting at center for us. You know, by committee is fine. You know, but I'm really done with that. I'm done with that conversation, and I feel like there's no other way for us to get better. You know, no other way for us to get better, you know, without blowing up the whole fucking team just to you know, to make one guy feel better about himself. Now, RJ Barrett just made the best move I've seen him make all season just now. Nice little step and then a freaking left-handed hook shot in the lane. He's never done that move ever in his fucking life. You know, so you know, great that he could do that. But if that dude could do stuff like that more often and like, because he gets in the position to score so easily, but he can't do nothing once he gets there. So anyway, the thing is, you know, can RJ be the number one guy? Hey, he's getting into the positions to do it. He keeps shooting like he's built like that. Yeah, man. But you know, like I said, most of you guys know that we're not going to get better through free agency. We're not going to get better through the draft because we just don't, you know, like if you're talking about tanking and stuff like that, you know, some of these great players are not even top 10 picks. You know, we got killed in Portland by two guys that were nowhere near the lottery. You know, I'm not sure about the Grant, Mr. Grant, Jeremy Grant. I'm not sure if he was a lottery pick, but I mean that doesn't make a difference. You know, two players that nobody wanted to trade for destroys us. RJ Barrett again, wide open 3-point shot. He's looking for the referee to save him there on an open 3-point shot. Good defense there on John Morant, but John Morant got called for traveling there. Good defense by the Knicks there. So anyway, that was my little small pod there. I need to get that off my chest the last few days, man. Like I said, man, you know, it's rough to do these pods consistently. I mean, because I broke my toe in August. I was doing content like crazy all summer, you know, and then I freaking banged my toe again. I thought I broke it, just a really bad bone bruise. So my toe is still swollen, but I can walk around. I can put my stuff on, so I'll be ready to go back to work officially tomorrow. But I got the damn flu, man. So I mean, right now I just got a cloud around me. Maybe the haters and everybody's like really wishing bad upon me or something like that. You know, I don't know if I believe in that type of stuff. But somebody's trying to hope that something bad happens to me or something like that. So right now, like I said, I'm fighting this flu. You guys can hear it in my voice. You know, you can see my skin glistening. I know I'm sweating. You know, I'm freaking sweating because of this stuff here. But your boy Eru is back, man. So listen, I'm gonna take a peek now. What's going on with the chat? You know, I know I'm happy to be here. See who's hanging out here with me so far. We got Holcomb was the first one today. What's good, my man? Salute to Geraldine. Geraldine is here. We got Sanga. What's good, man? He's our best defensive player. You know, by marginally better. You know, the best defensive player meaning what? Meaning like his block shots. So I mean, he might average one more block than Sims and Hartenstein. One more block. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be splitting time with whoever he's playing with because outside of that, Mitch Robinson is not that good of a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be splitting time anyway. So it's just crazy to me. The problem is now we done paid him, even though he has a good contract. His contract goes backwards. You know, it starts from high and it goes low, which is very interesting. So I mean, salary wise, you know, it makes sense. But I'm just talking about how can we make the Knicks better. You know, I don't care about what this guy can do potentially, or what this guy could do hopefully, you know, or what this guy is going to do eventually, or whatever adjective you want to put on it, any ly you want to put on any word there. How do we make these Knicks better? You know, I don't want to keep talking about Julius Randle. I don't want to keep talking about Fournier and all these guys, because I forgot to mention Fournier. You throw Fournier in the mix too. You're talking about RJ, throw RJ, Fournier, and Mitch in a deal, and you know, and then throw some draft picks up in there. You mean to tell me we can't get somebody? You know, whoever it could be. You know, to be that, to get that number one guy out there that we know that we can give the ball to. That motherfucker gonna get his buckets. Brunson is gonna lead the team and score when he feels like it. You know, when he sees fit, which is a great number two option. You know, and then like I said, Julius Randle will be the bully guy. You know, now we can when Julius Randle gets crazy and whatever, we can deal with it because he's not being asked to be the number one scorer. So he can be the bully guy. He can hurt cats and do whatever he needs to do, run into dudes all day long. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's not, you know, primarily looking to score every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if the action is taken, listen to me. If the action is taken away from Julius Randle, where now you got two primary guys, you got Brunson and another guy here that's better than both of them, you know, that's in front of them. You know, now the emphasis is not on Julius Randle anymore. Now the emphasis is on those two guys. So now Julius Randle is free to do what he wants to do. So, you know, taking the ball out of his hands, like I said, the less dribbles that Julius Randle makes, the better, right? So, I mean, Julius Randle is going to be in his prime, you know, role, you know? And like I said, you're going to have somebody else behind him, like a Cam Reddish or something like that. Now you're talking about something good here, you know? Like I said, Fournier's absolutely in that mix too. Fournier is not playing. So if you don't want him to play, then you got to get him out of here. So, I mean, you know, I know it's not going to look good if we trade RJ Barrett, but it's the purpose of the point of whoever it is on the other side coming to us. That's going to be the key thing there. Who is going to be on the other side once we make that trade? Should have been Donovan Mitchell, you know, but, you know, we can't beat a dead horse, man. But, I mean, we got to get somebody here. You know, and I think the time is, you know, I don't know what other time is better. Right now, as I'm at the 5:46 mark. Like I said, I'm gonna start talking about the game in a second. As RJ Barrett, not for nothing, you know, he's been attacking very strong, man. So as I'm talking shit about him, you know, usually when it happens, when you start talking junk, that's when the guy's playing starts all of a sudden figuring out, oh, I can make layups. You know, I was just pushing the wrong button. You know, well, maybe I need to start using the analog sticks, maybe, right? Instead of using the circle, maybe I should just use the analog sticks. It's a little bit better for me, right? So annoying, man. So right now, as I'm talking badly about Mitchell, about RJ is 2 for 3, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. You know, actually playing pretty good within the offense, getting to the basket and stuff like that. Who is number 7 on the Grizzlies, man? Number 7 on the Grizzlies is that that's not Steve Adams, it's not Jackson. It's one of these other guys coming off the bench here. Aldma. I think he was one of the guys that kicked our ass the last game too. All the 3-point shots that these guys are making the last game. Yeah, man. So we continue with this with you guys here. Maybe he isn't flawless every time, but over the course of the game, his energy, effort make a difference. So I mean, you know, the energy and stuff like that. But I mean, in the last game against Portland, 40-something% from the free throw line, the guy butchered 2 free throws down the stretch that costs the game. So if a guy, you know, cannot be counted to make free throws at the end of games, then what is the purpose of him being here? You know, whether or not he's a good defensive player, could rebound and this, that, and the other, his rebounding is not so much better than Hartenstein's and Sims. You know, his block shots, it might be the best. You know, but as far as getting on the perimeter and guarding, I think Jericho Sims is just as on par as Mitch Robinson is getting out and guarding the perimeter and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Being mobile and recovering and stuff like that. I think Hartenstein and Sims do a great job at that. You know, so Mitch Robinson is not standing on an island by himself where he's head and shoulders better than the 2 guys behind him, which is not true. You know what I'm saying? Jericho Sims, other than him being green, Jericho Sims can make his free throws. Hartenstein can make free throws too. So if we're gonna rely on those guys in the fourth quarter anyway, so what the fuck is the point? So shout out to Geraldine. If Randall is the fourth option, where does RJ fit? RJ's out of here. If Randall is the fourth option, then Julius, then RJ's out of here. The thing is, if RJ can go to another team and do well, okay, fine. Because if he is on another team doing well, it's because he fits that team better than what's going on here. And like I said, in order for RJ to fit well, we're gonna have to get rid of a lot of players, in order just to make him happy. In order to put him in the proper situation. So I mean, how good is RJ's not even that good for us to liquidate the team to build around him. To build solely around him. He's not even that good for you to do that. It's one thing if the dude is if he shot a little bit better and he was like creating his own shot and stuff like that, Mr. Fourth Quarter, then we can say, okay, we could build around this dude. But RJ Barrett has not shown any of those traits. So we can't build like that. It's like, so to me, that's just as stupid as anything else that I said tonight. Is like, how could you build around a guy that can't create his own shot? He cannot create his own shot, so how can you build around him? It's crazy. You build around him, then he's still gonna end up being like the third option, no matter who you build around him. So it's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Thank you, Geraldine. I know you heard the little monologue in the beginning of me being sick and stuff, man. But I appreciate the love and support, the prayers and stuff like that. I'm definitely am sick, man. Right now I'm sweating my nuts off. But like I said, I got to get these bars off. I'm watching these Knicks. Grimes is really good with that behind the head layup there. He's a coach's son. You can see the way he runs there. Definitely a gym rat. Unbelievable, man. He's a really good basketball player. I don't know if he's a starter for us, but having him on the roster, I feel like Quentin Grimes is one of those guys. We got to keep him around. Not untouchable, but we definitely got to keep him around. Can you check Atlanta Falcons schedule? Atlanta Falcons schedule. Why do I have to check the Atlanta Falcons schedule? That's Walter Mahone there. He just asked that. Meaning we are good defensively. Without them, we're worse. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Look at the score now. Mitchell Robinson's in the game. We're losing 21-18. So here's the thing too, Sanga. When Mitchell Robinson was out for basically the whole beginning of the season for the most part, like did you once say, damn man, if Mitchell Robinson was in the game? Never. And then when Mitchell Robinson finally came back, like did you say, man, thank God Mitchell Robinson was back? Did you ever say that? I don't think anybody's ever said that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll repeat what I said. When Mitchell Robinson was out, right? Did you ever say to yourself, damn, man, I wish Mitchell Robinson was here? And then when Mr. Robinson came back, since he's been back these last few games, have you ever said to yourself, like, damn, I'm glad that Mitchell Robinson is back? Never. Not once. Not once. He does not change anything that's going on with the Knicks. So I'm all for making a move for a number one option, but other teams are actively working against what everyone else can see we need. But other teams are actively working against what everyone can see we need. Derrick Rose is back. Yes, I saw that. And Mr. Alton Lee, what's good, man? I'm finally back, man. You guys can hear the voice. My voice is all raspy, like I said. Got the hoodie on because I still got like slight chills going on here, but I'm sweating my nuts off because I'm still trying to get this flu up out of me. Took some medicine. I can feel the medicine working. So my energy is getting up there. Voice, like I said, voice is popping in and out because of the phlegm and stuff. I'm gonna try to cough like that. I'm gonna try to cough like that. If I have to cough like this, I'll do that too. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens here, man. So Eru is back. It's your boy, Die Hard Knicks podcast. Memphis Grizzlies are 11-8. Knicks are 9-10. Both teams are where they should be. If the Knicks, if RJ Barrett played better, if he was like a true guy where he actually can create his own shot and that type of thing, then we probably would be 11-8. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Grizzlies too. Let me do a quick thing with the Grizzlies. They started the game today with John Morant, Steven Adams. You got Concar, Dillon Brooks that wasn't there before, and Jaren Jackson who wasn't there the last time we played. Right. So I mean, they got Brooks could create his own shot a little bit. Jaren Jackson could create his own shot a little bit, and so could John Morant. So are those guys so much better than the secondary guys? Are they so much? In fact, even John Morant, is John Morant so much better than the guys that we have? You know, like I said, the key with it is that these guys they're good at certain things that fit their team the way they're supposed to. So I'll get into that in a second. Here goes John. Knicks got John in the trap. John backed out the trap, kicked it back out the other side. Gives it to Tyrus Jones there. Number 21 gives it back to John Morant. John Morant dribbling. I like John Morant. Always got his head up, always dribbling. Don't waste dribbles. He doesn't waste steps though. He moves a lot without dribbling. The NBA allows him to do that, but he always keeps the handle alive, always under control. Like, what's the difference between John Moran and Quickly? They're both just as quick. The only thing is that Quickly doesn't have any control of anything that he's doing, and that's the difference between those two guys, man. So John Moran's a good basketball player, bro. And it's not simply just because he gets more shots and stuff like that. That's another thing too. When we're talking about shots, it's not just because my man gets more shots than this guy. No, if he got more shots. Only losers talk about that. If he would have just got more shots, he got to get more shots. You got to get more touches, right? Only losers talk about that. Teams that have that are fans that have losing teams, they're always talking about that. They're always talking about, we got to play better defense. They got to get more touches. They just made more shots than us. We just didn't make as much shot as them. We were getting good shots. It sounds like a bunch of losers. See, look at Jaren. Jaren, a nice little move on the inside there. So he has go-to moves. You can give him the ball, he can get the block and score. You know what I'm saying? Our guys, they score a lot, but they're more volume scorers. They can't look at Obi Toppin. Just got the ball and just butchered that just now. You go Dylan Brooks kicks it back out to Jaren Jackson. Pulls up off balance there. Quickly he's looking to move, push the pace against five guys with his whole team is back. Hartenstein looking for a cut, gives it to Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish was able to get it back to Obi. Obi pump fakes on the inside, able to dunk it. Damn, Obi Toppin is so skinny, man. Between him and Cam Reddish, I don't know who's bigger, man. So he goes I really don't know which brother this is here. I know this is the older brother. But it's funny. I keep calling him Thomas, but it's Tyrus Jones, right? Yep, Tyrus Jones. So Tyus kicks it back out to Dylan. Dylan sidestep, pulls up, misses it. He had to get it up there because it was like a shot clock violation. He's a player that I wish the Knicks had. Nothing special about him, but he can create his own shot as well. Look at Obi Toppin. He's so damn skinny. They just showed another replay there. 25-23. We got 30 seconds and 30.9 seconds. They playing this stupid ass clock game. Get across the timeline, asshole. 18 seconds, 17 seconds fooling around. If you don't let it roll up, why not just set the offense up while it's rolling up? So IQ was able to get all the way to the basket, so they're gonna call a foul there. So it's 25-25 right now. I'm at the 18-second mark, 18.5 seconds in the first quarter. So far, so good, man. Quickly, nice little stutter step, change the direction there. See, Quickly don't know what's going on. I feel like Quickly had him beat the first time. He had him beat the first time, but Jaren wasn't even looking at him. And then he stopped, turned around. It's like, damn, dude. And then number 27 still got in position enough to get the charge if he needed it. So Quickly was already open the first time. Quickly is a good basketball player, man, but man, like he's another person that's being misused. Like if you want to use it as an example, if IQ was on Memphis Grizzlies right now, he would be who he is. He would be a flamethrower. He would just be a chucking flamethrower on that team, and he would be really good. But on the Knicks got him thinking that he's a point guard. So when he comes in there, he's directing traffic. He's a point guard and stuff like that. You gotta let the point guard do the point guard. Look at Tyus Jones here. Just takes a punch in the face there by McBride, which I think is cute. Yeah, man. So that's the difference. Let the point guard do what the point guards do. You know, so if you got Derrick Rose available and you're still playing him, so let Derrick Rose be the point guard because Derrick Rose is a point guard. IQ is not. You know, but the Knicks choose not to do that. Tyus, man, just pulls up as the shot clock goes out of sync there. So it's 26-25. Knicks are up by 1 in the first quarter, man. So far, so good. I don't know how, this white T-shirt underneath the jersey stuff, man. I feel like that it's like a regular white tee. It's not even like a compression shirt. You're just wearing a undersized white T-shirt. Crazy, like straight out the pack from fucking Fruit of the Looms and shit. It's crazy. Anyway, what's going on here with the chat? Shout out to Alton Lee. We got AZ King for 480. Ayton equal third best center in the NBA after Joker and Embiid. I'm with that. But the way people talk about Mitchell Robinson is like Mitchell Robinson is the third best center in the NBA. You know, if you want to go down the line, right? Like how much better is a center is Mitchell Robinson compared to the rest of the league? So I mean, like, you know, guys like Steven Adams can play like 38 minutes per game. You know? He could play like 30-something minutes a game. My man, get rid of this. You know, Mitch Robinson can't play those minutes because he can't make free throws. Yeah, Cam is also back too, man. So yeah, man, that's my wet dream, man. I like, the blueprint. Julius Randle as a power forward doing what he does as a power forward. Okay, I'm with that. Outside of him being the all that scoring is one thing, but I mean, Cam Reddish being the 6'8" slasher, 3-and-D kind of guy there. They can get to the passing lanes and get in fast breaks and stuff like that. That's valuable shit right there. It's talking about the point guard, Jalen Brunson as being the guy that can create his own offense, create offense for other players. He can go off and hold down the team for a while. Outside of that, the Knicks don't have that other scorer, which it has to be. It has to be RJ. You know what I'm saying? But RJ's not doing it for us right now, man. So I mean, we're on a little window. So like, let's say if people want to keep giving RJ the benefit of the doubt, right? So like, oh, he always starts slow. Okay, cool. So if you start playing well at the end of January, beginning, the end of December, beginning of January, if he starts playing good all of a sudden, if the Knicks could hold on, then it still could be a good thing. So we're still waiting on that. Waiting for the end of December, beginning of January for him to finally catch up to the game. So if he could do that, and he could start to show that, okay, listen, I can be that creator, I can do this, that, and the other. If he can figure that out, which is like it's hard to believe that one guy is gonna go from being like, I'm trying to think of a guy that's out there, like just like somebody that's playing so bad, he's playing like just like a bench player that just getting the opportunity to shoot. Somebody so bad like that to all of a sudden becoming a Paul George where he can create his own shot and hold the team down. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that ever happen before in the NBA. Go from not being able to make layups, not being able to create your own shot, to all of a sudden being able to create your shot and hold teams down. It's very hard. It's very hard to believe that that's going to happen. So anyway, let's get into some play-by-play. We got Tyrese there. Tyrese there being guarded by Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose left-hand side. Tyrese is looking. He gives it over to Dylan Brooks. Going to post up the center. Doesn't make no damn sense. He's looking. Oh, no, my bad. That's Mr. Clark there. Clark gives it over to Jared Jackson there. Good defense there by the Knicks there. So they're calling it out of bounds there. It should be Knicks ball. Looks like it's going to be Knicks ball. So they called they called a jump ball, I guess. Or maybe they called out of bounds by Hartenstein. So anyway, here goes Tyus over to Dylan. Dylan gets it to he traveled. Get out of here. Clark is good though. If this wasn't the 3-point age, man, Clark would be a starting power forward in the NBA, and he'll probably be making big time money, and he'll be like a big time player. But he can't shoot the three, so there it is with that guy. Derrick Rose being guarded by Tyus. He stops his dribble, gives it to Q. IQ's looking around. He gets a pick from Hartenstein. Hartenstein, I mean, he says a pick. He set like two different picks because IQ never. Oh my God. So Hartenstein just threw a pass to nobody because the person was going to cut, but then they faked the cut to come back to get the ball. So, I mean, these guys really don't know how to play. Because, I mean, Rose and IQ, they both are point guards, and they both looking to get the ball at the top of the key, not in communication with each other. So that's what caused that turnover. Somebody got to look to score. Somebody got to look to cut and score. So here we go with Memphis here. Dribbling, passing the ball around. Dylan Brooks there is acting as the point guard at the moment. Gets it to Brandon Clark there, misses there. He goes Obi with the rebound back out to IQ. IQ's pushing against five guys there. crossing over the center. He's being guarded by the center. The whole team is not even in position yet. So here we go. He's calling it back now. 12 seconds on the shot clock. He drives right past this guy, kicks it all the way back out to Obi. Obi pulls up for three. No good. This is bad offense by the Knicks here. Dylan Brooks there. He's acting as the point guard literally right now, all the way to the basket and lays it up like it's nothing. Yeah, you don't need to put your hands up like you got muscles and stuff like that, okay? Good play. Calm your ass down. With your corny ass braids. That's what kind of braids he got on his head. Nice move there. Look at his braids. Which direction are they going? They look crazy. It looks crazy. But he's a good player though, man. I would love to have Dylan Brooks. But like I'm trying to tell you guys, Dylan Brooks is literally running point guard right now. Here goes Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein back to Obi. Obi back to Rose. Rose takes a pick from Hartenstein, just pulls up. Just bullshit. So, the last three possessions by the Knicks have been totally ridiculous, man. So here we go. Nice fast break there. Able to get all the way to the basket. Dylan Brooks was able. No, that's Brandon Clark down in there in position to get the rebound. Rose in there fighting in the corners there. Pushing the ball, trying to get in there. Gets the alley-oop to Obi. And then Knicks are just in disarray. Wow, that was like four straight possessions. 4 straight possessions where the Knicks just pissed away each possession, the last 4 possessions. And it's funny that the score is only 28-26. But after all that being said, 4 possessions the Knicks blew out. We're talking about 28-26 right now. You go Tyus. Tyus stopped his dribble, gives to Clark, back to Tyus. Tyus is looking, he's dribbling. He's looking. Kick it over to Dylan Brooks. So they really featuring Dylan Brooks, man. Look, Dylan Brooks splitting defense there. He just got a foul by Derrick Rose. So, Dylan Brooks, man, for somebody that's not really averaging like a whole bunch of points, you would think that, for the way that we talk about Dylan Brooks, man, you would think that he averaged like so much points. Trying to get my thing here together. All right, so I finally got it in here. Hopefully it doesn't. So, Dylan Brooks, for as much shit as we talk about how good he is, he doesn't average 20 points per game. And I don't think he's ever averaged 20 points per game. But if you look at him, he can create offense. He can get to the bucket. Look at him dribbling. He got somebody on his hip there. He knows how to maneuver on the inside. Like he has a game as if he's a 20-point a game scorer. So listen, imagine Dylan Brooks and RJ Barrett swap positions. Swap teams. Swap RJ Barrett with Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks probably will average 20 points for us. He just makes the free throw. He's a big dude too, man. You can see that he's very solid NBA ready body. Obi Toppin dribbles the ball, gives it to Quickly. So Quickly's not a point guard, but then Brunson's back in the game, but still got Quickly top of the key running offense. What is Quickly doing? Gives it to Obi in the corner. Total air ball. Dylan Brooks with the rebound. Gives it to Tyus now. Tyus is pushing the ball up the court. Back up to Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks, inside, kicks it back out to Tyus. Wow, man. Tyus is looking. Takes a pick from Clark. Back out to Dylan. Dylan gives it over to Jared Jackson. Jared Jackson's a center. Look at this. He's able to create his own shot, get the ball up on the rim for his teammates to be able to get the rebound. Alley-oop there to Obi Toppin. Wasn't able to convert on it. Knicks are playing hot potato. He was Quickly again. Right now, Quickly stuck with the ball in his hand now. This is it's just bad offense. Having Quickly, being the top of the offense, they're trying to figure things out. It does not work. But every time Cam Reddish drives or cuts to the basket, something good happens, and that's exactly what happened just now. And Cam Reddish made a great layup just now. So we got Tyus being guarded by Cam Reddish there. He goes number 3. Number 3 just pulls up for 3 and just knocks it down right in the fucking mouth. Who is that thing? Who is that guy? Who is that man? That's LaRavia. That's the same guy that killed us last game. That is Mr. LaRavia. So I'm doing some what do you call investigation here with Dylan Brooks. So he goes LaRavia, pushing the ball up the court, number 3. He's looking. This is the Tyus. See, bad defense by IQ. IQ was just standing in the paint while his guy goes to the corner, and he just instinctively goes to the paint while the 3-point shooter goes to the corner. Good post play there for a nice cut by Obi. So Obi and Cam Reddish with 2 cuts that's keeping the Knicks in this game now. So the Knicks are thirsty for offense, whatever. Like I said, moving the ball is what's going to help. It's what's really going to help this team win. You know what I'm saying? So watch Brunson. Brunson's looking. Obi made the cut. You got to make the cut. Make those cuts like that, and it makes the game so much easier for everybody else. You have willing passers, guys that are paying attention. Like Hartenstein is a willing passer paying attention. Brunson is paying attention. Guys are paying attention. You make that cut, you're going to get the ball back, man. So like I said, I'm investigating Dylan Brooks right now. So Dylan Brooks right now is averaging 17.3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists right now. For his career, he's never averaged 20. He's been averaging 16, 17, 18, 17. This, like I said, this same player on the Knicks in the manner in which we need him to score. He's shooting 40% for his career, basically. For the 3-point range, like 35%, whatever. Free throws is decent, about 80, like around 80 for his career. So like I said, sticking him in the number one spot as somebody that can actually create offense and stuff like that and finish at the rim and actually could play defense for real, you know, he would definitely be a star on the Knicks if he was to get that dude there. But on a team like Memphis, he's definitely a good third option because Jared Jackson, I think they got him listed as like possible. You know, he's like the number 2 option. So they got John Morant as their number 1. Jackson is the number 2. Then you got my man Dylan Brooks, but you know you forgot about the other cat. I can't remember his name. The other cat that could shoot the 3. They got Desmond Bane. They forgot Desmond Bane too, man. So you know Desmond Bane when he's out there, he really is the number 2 guy with them. Then Dylan Brooks is the number 3, and then Jared Jackson. See, I mean these guys been hurt most of the year. So once they get there, they're filled together. You know, they really have a really good team. You know, you're talking about Dylan Brooks, Jared Jackson, John Morant. Then you're talking about, you're talking about Bane. That's nice, man. And then Steve Adams in the mix of that. That's a really good starting 5 right there. Everybody, like you got 4 guys that can score, and Steve Adams is not a slouch either. He can put the ball in the basket. You know, when you give him the ball, he can make a move and put the ball in the basket. You know, so that's a solid team there. Now, if you look at the Knicks, man, the Knicks are, you know, a lot of fans are always talking about like who's gonna like how many balls do you have? You know, can guys play with each other? Pause. Can guys play with each other? You know, that type of thing. Is not enough balls to go around. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to good teams figure it out. Good teams don't worry about how I'm gonna get my shots. Oh, he's gonna take shots away from me. Nah. Jared got 18. Dylan Brooks got 17. Desmond Bane when he was playing good is basically almost like a 20 something game scorer. John Morant also. You know, so once all 4 of those guys are on the court together, you figure it out and it'll work. You know? Only losers, like I said, talk about shots. He goes Dylan Brooks, nice shot around the curl there. He goes Brunson there, pushing the ball up the court, nice and slow. Just walking it down there, no crouch down or nothing, just walking right up. Being double teamed there, split the defense there, goes against 3. He's really good at sensing when a foul's going to get there. So I guess they called a foul there. So Brunson's probably going to get some shots. Or he didn't get some shots, or definitely just got the ball, just got the foul called on him. It's probably on the ground. It looks like it's on the ground. Also, what do they call it? Illegal defense? Oh, no. I mean, guys are lined up. Okay, cool. So this is just a regular shooting foul. All right, man. So that's what I'm trying to say, man. Only losers talk about, oh man, he's taking his shots away from this guy, taking shots away from this guy. Only losers say stuff like that. You know, the winners talk about, okay, we get this guy. You know, I'll score whenever I can. You score when you can, and the team is better for it. You know, people talk about modern basketball, but then they want to bring it back to the Jordan era where only one guy is scoring. You know, 1 or 2 guys are scoring. They want to be Jordan and Pippen. But they keep talking about modern basketball, like you know, shots and 4th and 3rd and 4th options and shit like that. But meanwhile, in this NBA, is about moving the ball, kicking it, and finding the open man. That's what this NBA is about. But we're gonna keep talking about options and shit like that. I'm only speaking in options because that's the only way people understand shit. You know, but in this modern basketball, you don't play like that. Brunson easily getting to the paint there like he's a power forward. It's unbelievable. Yeah, man. So Dylan Brooks is hyped up, man. You could definitely tell he's definitely pumped to play against the Knicks to show off his skill set to the New York City area. Good stuff there. He just gets popped by Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish pushed him. That's why he's clapping his hands. Cam Reddish just pushed him down. I like it, man. So a guy like Dylan Brooks, man, I would kill to get this dude on the team, man. Imagine Dylan Brooks as our starting shooting guard. Put Dylan Brooks as our starting shooting guard next to Brunson, man. Now you're talking about a good basketball team. Now you're talking about a team that's closer, closer than they are right now. It's amazing. So I mean, a team like I'm looking at this like a team like Memphis. I know they do have Desmond Bane and they do got Dylan Brooks. Is Dylan Brooks a small forward? No. Is he a small forward? No. Is he a shooting guard? Yes. Can he play small forward? Yeah, he can play small forward. He's really thick for his size there. But I mean, when you talk about size for real, like we talking about weight. But I mean, he's 6'6", so I guess he can get away with being a small forward because RJ Barrett is playing small forward at about 6'6", 6'7", right? So I mean, Dylan Brooks you can definitely get away with being a small forward. What's Dylan Brooks rebound stuff? He's only averaging 3.5, so he's really like a big, really big shooting guard because he doesn't rebound well for him to be a small forward. So the reason I'm bringing that up because he got Desmond Bane. Because I mean, Desmond Bane himself is a little guy too. Let me look up Desmond Bane. Look up Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane right now. Desmond Bane is 6'5". So he's pretty short too. He's a big guy also. He's like 216. But him and Dylan Brooks, they're both big guys. But I mean, they're both pretty short. 6'6", 6'5". Desmond Bane himself is I'm looking at his rebounds. He averages about 5 rebounds a game, whatever. So I mean, I guess it balances out. So I guess that's why it works for them. It works for them as a team. So anyway, the reason why I'm talking about that because I'm like, yo, could we trade like RJ for Desmond Baines? Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because I could see RJ being really good for them. Next to Jared Jackson. Have Jared Jackson with RJ, with Steven Adams, you know what I'm saying, with John Morant, and then Dylan Brooks. I'm not Dylan Brooks. I'm Desmond Bane. That's a starting lineup. I think that works good. That's gonna help out with their rebounding and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm really picking at straws here. To tell you the truth, just trying to figure out how can the Knicks get better. Right now, the Knicks are making it. We're still competitive with these guys, man. It's 39-34. As Cam Reddish is about to knock down the second free throw there. So right now, Cam Reddish's first game back here. He looks like he's real feisty, man. He's like pushing guys around. You can see that his body language too is nice and bouncy. He looks a little swole too. I don't know if it's the T-shirt that's making him look like that, but he's definitely looking like he's ready to play, like he's healthy and he's ready to get busy. He just ate a pick there by Steven Adams there. John Morant drives to the basket. Mitchell Robinson wasn't, Mitchell Robinson or Julius Randle weren't paying attention in there to get the rebound. So then on top of that, Julius Randle has to not only get the rebound, but also come out, defend the perimeter, now come on the other side and score. So for those that keep getting on Julius Randle by him being lazy, man, the motherfucker just had to fight on the inside, clear out to get to the shooter, then run the lane and score just now. So no, he never gets the benefit of the doubt for nothing. For all the good plays that he makes. Look at that. He's down there fighting for that's not the play there. This is the fast break here for Julius Randle just now. So, but right before before that, he was inside fighting for rebounds and running out to catch the 3-point shooter that some of the guards should have been guarding, and then still got to run the whole length of the court to get the layup. It's crazy. John Morant looking like Raggedy Andy, passing number 46. 46 looking, finds a cutting number 7 there, all the way to the basket and lays it up. So you got Julius and Mitchell Robinson on the floor. So is Mitchell Robinson hurt? The fuck? Both of these guys are hobbling, getting up now. Unbelievable. What is going on with Julius Randle now? So Julius Randle hurt himself. I don't know what happened. It doesn't look good. If Julius Randle is not getting up, something's going on. Because my man Julius Randle is like a fucking iron horse. So I mean, Julius Randle's mindfulness coach came out there for the rescue there. Look at Mitch Robinson. Mitch Robinson is a fucking clown, man. Oh no, that's not good. Julius Randle, you don't never ever see him limping for nothing. My man is an iron horse, man. So none of that looks good, man. Watching how Mitch Robinson fell just now, It looked like he was just using the like all dramatic, using Julius Randle to fall down on. You know what I'm saying? Then when he looked at and saw that it was his own teammate, then he pulled off. Fucking sucker, man. So anyway, I'm just tired of it, man. Tired. I'm glad to be here talking here with you guys with the game. But like I said, very unfortunate, man. I'm waiting for the replay to come back again. So we're all on timeout. So I mean, watching Julius Randle limp off the court like that does not look good. So I mean, Julius Randle hasn't been hurt in his almost entire Knicks career. I think he got hurt at one point, but I think he really because he just took himself out the game. You know, especially during that time. What was it, last year when we was having our problems with? I think he took himself out the game towards the end of the season just to let Obi and these guys get minutes down the stretch, and that's where we was able to see Obi really do his thing. You know, so I think that was the only time Julius Randle ever took himself out of commission. Yeah, but he may or may not have been hurt at the time. I think he just pulled himself out. You know, so right now to see him actually limping himself off the court there is not good. You know, like I said, goofy ass Mitchell Robinson falling on him. And like if you look at like from what I saw in the replay, my eyes might have deceived me. You know, I can actually see if I can get that up again. Let me see since they're on timeout here. Since they're on timeout, let me see if I can get this replay going. So I'll see if we can get this replay going there. I know I got the time there. I got the score here, and it never did it. Yes, it did. So anyway, let's stop this. I just want to see this Mitchell Robinson, this thing here with Mitchell Robinson. Let me see here. So I mean, just look at this, bro. Look at this. Let me make this bigger here. So take a look at this, man. I'm gonna just rewind it as much as I can here. So look, this is the right before that. Let me see if I can get the correct timestamp. So here it goes. Here. So now watch Mitchell Robinson. Watch Mitchell Robinson. He's being pushing the Sam, whatever. He comes in and falls. Well, look, he just falls on top of RJ. I mean, on top of Julius, and just falls right on him. Like he just smacks on him. Like, and if you watch the replay, if they're gonna show the replay again, like, and here's the thing too. He know that he knocked Julius down. He never even looked back to see what the fuck is going on. Watch this, man. He know he smashed into his teammate. Watch how this play unfolds here. Julius Randle. He's caught sleeping there. But watch this. He just falls right on him. He know he ran into somebody. And then watch how Mitchell Robinson just gets up and walks away. He know that his player is there. He just gets up and walks away. He doesn't look back to see if his guy is all right or nothing. See, I mean, these are the things here that this reason why I do not want Mitchell Robinson on this roster anymore, guys. You know, it's stuff like that there's a reason why I don't want Mitchell Robinson on this roster. You know, I could be exaggerating. You know, I know a lot of people are not going to agree with what I'm saying there, but listen, a goofy ass motherfucker like that, you know, just falls down and hurts himself. Okay, whatever. You know, you fell into your own teammate because he looked over at him and then he just gets up and walks away. Doesn't even look back to see if his teammate is good. You know, it's the not having any court awareness or self-awareness, you know, or team awareness. Nothing. Don't care about nothing. And that to me is what's the last straw, you know, for me with Mitchell Robinson, the way that he does things, man. You know, so now here, Julius Randle. After all that, Julius Randle limping off to the side there. You can see that he's like squeezing through it. You can see he's squeezing through it. He's a fucking monster. You know what I'm saying? But Mitchell Robinson falling on his own team like a fucking goofball. You know, then falls down and he gets up, doesn't even look back to see if his teammate is good. He's a fucking piece of shit, man. I don't care what nobody says, man. Mitchell Robinson's only job is to get rebounds, block shots, and that's it. Dunk the basketball sometimes when you get it, you know, because all he's doing is standing in front of the rim. Dunk the basketball, get rebounds, and block shots. That's all he's there to do. Outside of that, he's supposed to pick up his fucking teammates when they fall down. You know, he's supposed to be aware of where his teammates are, defend his teammates, and be there for them, to defend them and be there to pick them up when they fall. You know what I'm saying? So he knew that he smashed into his own teammate. You know, did he notice if Julius Randle got up or whatever? He didn't even look back at him. You know, it's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I know I missed the play just now, man, but what happened? They called a lane violation. It's ridiculous, man. So I need something to drink, man. I forgot to bring me a drink here. I know I'm freaking not feeling good. I know you guys see me sweating. I'm sweating for spoiler alert for those that didn't see the YouTube post, man, the community post. I got the freaking flu. I had the flu ever since I think when I was on Steph's show. I was on Steph's show for a couple of hours. As soon as I got off the show, I immediately was sick. I was feeling sick earlier in the day, but I think once I went to bed and woke up, I was like full blown flu at that point. So I've been sick since Tuesday. Still sweating. My energy is good enough to go. I can get back to do without my normal shit after this, man. But I'm definitely I'm getting my energy back and stuff like that. So it is what it is there. Because Julius Randle all the way to the basket there. Julius Randle getting a full head of steam going to the basket is not the same thing as him creating his own shot, man. So fuck you if you don't see the difference. He goes RJ again, dribbling. Nice give and go there from Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes never looked at the basket. RJ, nice spin move there. Pump. Oh man, see? Blows another shot. He's got to figure that out, man. He goes, Julius Randle, tippy-toeing in the lane, kicks it back out to RJ. RJ misses another wide open shot. So anyway, here goes Ja stops on the dime right at the three-point line, in front of the rim. Julius Randle, after getting knocked down, almost killed by Mitchell Robinson, still dribbling between his legs, being quadruple teamed. The whole team is there. All 5 players were surrounding Mitchell Robinson and even looked to pass the fucking ball. So anyway, we got a lot of problems. We got a lot of problems with these Knicks, man. A lot of problems that would be solved if RJ Barrett would make his damn shots. Mitchell Robinson, goofy ass, gets the ball to RJ. RJ got somebody on his back, dribbles in there, nice power move there. If he can make moves like that and score, because he gets there all the time. If he could just score consistently like that, then what is the problem then? Ja Morant just stalking the ball up the court here. Wasted almost the whole damn shot clock. 10 seconds on the shot clock right now. He's looking, not even looking at the rim there. Finally gets it up there. Mitch Robinson punches it right in his face. Quick Grimes pushes it up the court there. RJ full head of steam, able to get a nice little layup there. So RJ got some buckets here in the second quarter. So listen, you can't make every shot. You can't shoot 100% from the field. But listen, you cannot blow easy opportunities either, man. So right now, RJ is, in this entire game, I give it to him. He's been playing decent in this entire game. Mitchell Robinson, another block shot there. Julius Randle dribbling up the court. Gives it back to Brunson. Brunson pulls up in transition. No good. 43-42. Ja Morant pushing the ball up the court. Being guarded by Quentin Grimes, just blows past them. Nice little easy elementary school point guard shovel pass to Steven Adams. He goes Brunson dribbling the ball up the court. Takes a pick from RJ. Now he's posting up Ja Morant. Facing up, post up, face it up, post it up. Wow. Spin move, fade away. He missed 2 shots in a row. Jalen Brunson. He goes Ja Morant, bring the ball up the court, being guarded by Grimes. Wow. Steven Adams just pins himself in the middle there. And who's Mitchell Robinson guarding? I just want to know. Since I'm paying attention here, let me see who Mitchell Robinson was guarding during that little sequence there. So I see Mitchell Robinson running up the court there. So he's not even aware of where his man is. Who is Mitchell Robinson guarding? Mitchell Robinson is supposed to be guarding Steven Adams, right? So look at Steven Adams underneath the basketball court, man. While Mitchell Robinson is so focused on guarding the three-point line. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Oh, man. So I mean, listen, basketball. Not everybody can be perfect, man. We're not talking about this guy. Mitchell Robinson is not Hakeem Olajuwon, for Christ's sake. He's not Patrick Ewing. As he showed the blocks there, Mitchell Robinson, he's probably going to break. He's probably going to be second leading blocks. If he never gets traded, he's going to be second leading blocks in Knicks history. Will he ever reach Patrick Ewing's numbers? No, because Patrick Ewing was here for 15 years. Unless Mitchell Robinson is going to be here for 15 years, playing 40 minutes a game, because Ewing a lot of years averaged 3 blocks per game some years, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What does that mean, though? I'm quite sure a guy like Tree Rollins leads Atlanta all time in blocks, or at least in top 5 or something like that. So what does that mean? Tree Rollins was a bum too. Tree Rollins. Look him up if you're too young to know what the hell I'm talking about. So, yeah, man. Let me see what's going on here. I see somebody that I haven't seen in a while there. We got Alton Lee. This is where I left it off here before. Alton Lee. We got CA Mafia. What's good, man? Cam showing that dog. Yeah, he looks tough out there today, man. Randall's so trash. He is. Nothing really we could do about that, man. But how tough that is Julius Randle when he gets a whole log dropped on his legs there by Mitchell Robinson and left for dead, and he gets up and he's still playing. It's crazy. Can we please see Cam and Grimes together? Yeah, man, I'm with that. I want to see Cam and Grimes together. Right now, I can't really argue against RJ if RJ's playing good. So this is RJ's first good game in a while so far. But it is what it is there. His first good game scoring wise in a while, where I feel like RJ's taking advantage of his opportunities in this game, not just blowing chippies. He hasn't blown too many chippies yet. So I haven't had a chance to really get crazy on him. Even though I did get crazy on the whole first quarter, meanwhile he was playing good. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you're not gonna dismiss how many games now? You're not gonna dismiss 19 games and then on the 20th game, he's playing good now. Told you, stupid. All those people that been talking bad about RJ for 20 games ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I told you I knew what I was talking about. Ignore the 20 games. So anyway, Geraldine, some fans might not like Randall, but we need if goes down. I got you. We got Lemon Pepper. What's good, Lemon Pepper? I haven't seen you in a while. City Mafia losing Randall gets us closer to Scoot Henderson. I'll take that any day. I got you, man. Brunson at the free throw line. I'm at the 148 mark if anybody wants to know. 148. Knicks are now up 46-45. Good game so far. I got to give it to you like that. The score is going back and forth. So that's good, man. As long as it's a competitive game where you can actually enjoy what you're watching, then it's a good game there. Good pass there by John Morant to find Steve Adams in the middle there. Good defense there, good fight by RJ Barrett to keep it rolling. But I think what's going on with the refs? I think the refs overturned it. Yeah, the refs overturned it, so it's back to being the Grizzlies ball. Look at that, good pass there by John Morant, unbelievable. So good by RJ Barrett to jump on fall on the ball there. But what do they call it? A loose ball foul? I don't know what they called there. It shouldn't be a loose ball foul. Good strength by RJ, man, using his body to push Steven Adams out the way. Good stuff there. So they're gonna call a jump ball. What's going on here? No, they gave the motherfucking free throws. Unbelievable. So CA Mafia was good. Losing Randall gets us closer. I got you. Some fans may not like Randall, but we need him. Yeah, I think did I get through that? Okay, back to Lemon Pepper. Ebro, I think he was running back on defense. I got you. I think I guess yeah, I got what you're saying there. I don't care. Mitch Robinson's a freaking big. He's just a big tree. I am Groot looking motherfucker. Brunson, pump over to Hartenstein, wide open for three. Steven Adams didn't even look at it. Almost killed Quentin Grimes just now. Air ball. Number 46. Good finish there. Good pro finish by number 46 all the way to the rim there. Taking advantage of the Knicks' mistakes. That's good basketball, man. You make a mistake on offense, the defense gets that rebound, shoots up the court, and gets that quick layup. That's great. That's great basketball, man. So Brunson, the master of the fake. Good defense by Brooks there. And Brooks is making him work hard. After all that work, Brunson still gets to the basket and lays it up. Unbelievable. Look, we're looking at an all-star. We haven't had an all-star. Forget about point guard. We haven't had an all-star period in a long time, man. Anybody that really you believed it was Julius Randle. Shout out to Julius Randle. Julius Randle was our last all-star. He deserved it that year, though. Julius Randle's playing his ass off, man. He played really well that COVID year. But it's definitely wow. You look at John Morant breaking the defense there. There was nobody in the stands, so that's why Julius Randle played better because he's definitely affected by the energy in the stands. But I mean, outside of Julius Randle, man, Brunson being the point guard, all-star would be fantastic, man. Knicks still have to fight this game here. Being 9-10, being around. Let me say let's say if the Knicks even were like 10-9. So that's what the Knicks are going to be all year. We're going to be up one, down one, all year. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we can maintain that, Jalen Brunson has a shot to becoming an all-star point guard this year. He's got the numbers. He's playing out of his mind. So we're definitely lucky to have a kid like that. This Brunson pushing up the court. Got number 27 on skates there. Number 27 looks like a ham sandwich. Number 27. Julius Randle just pulls up for three, knocks it down. Unbelievable, man. Julius Randle, man, had a log fell on his leg, hurt his ankle and everything, and still able to come back and get himself back into this game here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave Lemon Pepper's picture there because I know a lot of people appreciate her. So we got John Morant being guarded by Grimes. 8 seconds left. He receives the pick there. Jared Jackson doesn't really get it. Jared Jackson gets the three-point shot. I don't know what Julius Randle was doing. Oh my God! Did you see what Julius Randle was doing this now, man? I gotta show you that again. Let's look at this. All right, I gotta take you off. Just watch this, man. This is crazy. Just watch. I know Julius Randle don't play defense. I get it, right? But let's just watch this play here. Check this out. So, watch Julius Randle. See him down there. He's being guarded. Okay, good defense. He's staying with his man. He's in no man's land. Where is Julius Randle going? Excuse me. Tell you I'm not feeling good. But you see, I got to play that again. Look at Julius. Julius switches over for no reason, and then he switches over. Was RJ supposed to take his man? I don't know. Julius Randle was in complete disarray just now. I know his man was Jaren Jackson. Unbelievable. So they're looking for a foul there at the end. Yeah, sorry for the coughing, man. I know I'm supposed to hit you. I'm supposed to hit you with the beep or something like that if I had to cough or something like that. But let me get this up out of here before they copyright strike me. But we are finally back here at halftime, man. So shout out to everybody that popped up here. I'm so glad to be here. Finally. Even though I'm not feeling too good, I'm trying not to get too hyped. As you can see, that cough was really, really nasty, man. But it is what it is. But for some reason, NBA.com is working for me right now. As you can see the score there, 54-52. Let's bring this back down a little bit and let's get into this halftime report, man. So bring it down here for halftime report. Let's look at the game summary here. As you can see on the left-hand side there, Knicks had 25 points in the first quarter, 26 in the second. 26 for the Knicks, 25 for Memphis. In the second quarter, 29 and 26. So even though Memphis was up by 3, it's definitely a back and forth game right now. So it's only a 2-point game, 54-52, Memphis against New York. Very evenly matched game so far with the Knicks. Like I said, the Grizzlies are missing one of their top players, man, Mr. Desmond Bane. But it is what it is, man. Here goes the shot charts. The Knicks surprisingly don't have anything happening on the left-hand side of the court, which is very weird. But everything is atypical Knicks, man. We get a lot of kickouts for 3. As you can see, we missed a lot of 3s, a lot of points in the paint, so we probably dominated them in the paint as far as scoring wise. Look at the Memphis on the left-hand side. Their shot chart is basically like ours. They're getting a more rounded attack there, as you can see. It's more shots around the basket and around the 3-point line compared to us. So that's interesting. I don't know why we're not scoring there on the left-hand side. We'll see. But as you scroll down here, as you can see, the biggest lead and all this other stuff is all right competitive with each other. 7 times tied, 7 longest run, 6 lead changes, man. So this is a good game, man. So I'm thankful for that. So but that big third quarter is coming, man. The Knicks always decide to play like shit in the third quarter. But we're gonna get into this rebounds. Memphis is kind of like I wouldn't say they're dominating, but they're close to dominating. 33-25 rebounding wise. Assist wise, 18-14. Interesting. Steals and blocks are about the same. Knicks are up by 2 blocks. Turnovers, Knicks are doing well as normal. 4 turnovers in the first half is really good for them. 8 turnovers for the game for Memphis. Shooting wise, 44-33, 46-18% from 3. You saw that in the shot chart. And then the free throws, 64-73 is about even. Let me go back up to the shot chart. I just want to see the shots on ball. Shots on the ball is about even, 44 to 33. So it's going to be 44 to 43. So that's even for both teams there. Let's look at the key stats here on the bottom portion of the screen here. We're talking about 24 to 30 points in the paint. The Knicks are beating them in points in the paint. Second chance points, we're beating them, but only 4. That's interesting. And then I thought Mitchell Robinson is supposed to be the offensive rebounding king of the world, right? But anyway, we only got 4 second chance points. Get the fuck out of here. Fast break points, 10 fast break points for Memphis and 9 for the Knicks. So that fast break points differential has been way better this year. So one thing I want to say too about this, right? Mitchell, you want to talk about Tom Thibodeau. Last year, Tom Thibodeau, we wanted him fired. This year, I think Tom Thibodeau is making all the necessary adjustments that he needs to make. It's not perfect, but he's been making better adjustments this year compared to last year. Last year, he wasn't making no adjustments. I think this year he's done a good job, speeding up the offense and stuff like that. But for some reason, like I said, guys like RJ has regressed defensively, and then a guy like Julius Randle is completely lost on defense. Cam Reddish came on, Quentin Grimes came on late, but nobody's really playing that really good Knicks defense yet. So it is what it is with that. But if you want to talk about offense, the Knicks are up there. Knicks are up in points. I think they're up to like 115 points per game or something like that. So I mean, they're scoring a lot. Right now we're just not defending the way that we need to. We're not defending the 3-point line. We're letting guys do whatever they want to us. Especially like guys that don't normally do that, like the Grant dude and the Anthony Simmons guy from Portland. The guys by themselves almost got 80 something points between each other. So I mean, it's crazy. Regardless of whatever the referees gave one guy free throws, too many free throws, or whatever, man. But it doesn't matter, And so it's always interesting, man. So I really think this is a good game. So I think the Knicks can win this one. If everything stays like this, what's going to mess us up is if the Memphis Grizzlies pounce on us in this third quarter and takes us off our square, then we'll be in trouble. But the big problem is waiting to get to the fourth quarter, then having to deal with John Morant as a superstar, getting the calls and making superstar plays in the fourth quarter to win the team, put the team on his back and win it. The Knicks don't have anybody that could do that. Dylan Brooks can do it. Jaren Jackson can do it. And John Morant can do it. Oh, their big 3 at the moment can do that. You know what I'm saying? So which is crazy for us. The Knicks don't have nobody except Brunson that can really put the team on their back. Unless if Julius Randle is hot. If Julius Randle is hot, he could put the team on his back. RJ Barrett hasn't put the team on his back yet. So anyway, on the screen right now, I got Memphis Grizzlies. I got Dylan Brooks at the top here. I was waiting for the screen to jump. I know you guys saw it. Dylan Brooks got 11 points right now. If he finished the game with 22, 8, and 6, that's a fantastic game, man. So he's playing really well. I am very impressed with Dylan Brooks. If there was a player that I could just purge off another roster, it's Dylan Brooks, man. Will I put Dylan Brooks as a small forward? Probably not. I'll probably have him as the 2 guard with Brunson in the backcourt. Jared Jackson is a player that I don't particularly like. He's a big guy. How tall is my man? He's 6'10". So he's 6'10". 6 rebounds. You saw 6 rebounds per game for his career. I mean, for somebody so big, 6'10", up and coming player in this NBA, he's not a good rebounder. Right now he only has 1 rebound for this game. That's why I mentioned that. No other stats to go for. I believe he's one of the better defensive players in the league. I didn't really notice him playing that much good defense today. So I'm not really a big fan of Jared Jackson Jr. So I mean, but anyway, he's a factor, so we got to keep an eye on him. Steven Adams, probably one of the most consistent, reliable centers in the NBA. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He got 2 blocks tonight. So I mean, that's right along, very consistent, very strong, doing his job. John Concar, he does what he does. He has 7 rebounds though, which is interesting. I believe is that number 46? Yeah, that's number 46 there. I really like him, man. He had a nice little fast break play there, towards the end of that half there. He's good. I enjoy watching him play. John Morant is what it is, man. 8.7 assists, 5 rebounds. He finishes the game with 14 assists, 16 points, and 10 rebounds, man. That's a freaking monster game there. How many steals? No steals. He got 4 turnovers though, as he should. You got Santa Aldama. He's one of those guys that kills us, man. How tall is Aldama? Aldama is 7 feet tall. That dude is this motherfucker right, this goofy dude right here is 7 feet tall. he doesn't play like that. He doesn't play like a center. So he's a really good basketball player, man. Very, I mean, Memphis has a bunch of guys I never heard of, man. But a lot of these guys are very skilled basketball players, man. So, shout out to Memphis for finding really good basketball players, and diamonds in the rough, if you want to say, to help fill out their roster. Tyus Jones is one of those guys that we probably could have picked up in the offseason, but he fits well with them because he's actually a pure point guard that you could put out there with John Morant for minutes, man, to let John Morant play off the ball. David Roddy, decent, not really nothing today. Brandon Clark, man, I feel bad for Brandon Clark because I think Brandon Clark would actually be a really good power forward. If he could shoot the three. He can't shoot the three, but he can do a lot of things really well. Today's not really playing particularly well, but watch out for him though. LaRavia is pretty good too, man. So just 2 threes today. 6 points, not really much else going on there, but decent. All these guys are good role players. David Roddy's a good role player too. He looks like a ham sandwich, but he's a decent role player too. Let's look at the Knicks, man. Knicks are just playing good today, man. 5 for 9, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Not really pressing it, not really taking shots he's not supposed to be taking. Even though he's taking the most shots out of every Knick out there, he hasn't been pushing it or where he's like just chucking up shots for no reason. He's been playing within himself, and this is where he needs to be. He needs to play within himself, stop forcing it, concentrate on what he's doing there, and he should be fine. Julius Randle not really doing the same thing and not really pushing it. 4 for 7. 1 for 4 for 3, 1 for 2 from the line. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Him and RJ are basically the same player, guys. I don't know. Julius Randle's obviously the better rebounder, but I mean, is RJ a power forward, a small forward? What is he in today's NBA? In today's NBA, I think RJ Barrett is closer to being a power forward. But you don't hear me though. So Mitchell Robinson, the great Mitchell Robinson, got 4 rebounds, 4 points, 3 blocks. So I mean, him blocking shots, the shot blocking is the one thing that makes everyone's dick hard. It makes females' dicks hard. Mitchell Robinson with the 3 blocks per game. But the thing about it, if Mitchell Robinson wasn't that good of a shot blocker, nobody would give a fuck. Shout out to Jalen Brunson as always. He got 10 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. If you finish the game with 10, if you finish the game with 20, 10 and 6, come on, man, that guy is a freaking monster. Quentin Grimes still hasn't done shit since he's been starting, man. But everybody vouches for him, including this podcaster. Quentin Grimes, he 16 minutes right now, 1 for 4. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. What is that? A steal and a turnover. A steal and a personal foul. How many points you got here? You got 2. So I mean, 16 points, man, is not a good enough contribution as a starting. They said point guard, but he's a shooting guard. As a starting shooting guard on his team, there, he's not really contributing enough. But I mean, listen. I like the way that he plays, but like I said, we definitely need that extra player. Like I said, maybe trading RJ Barrett might be a little bit far-fetched, but we definitely need to get somebody, into the mix of a trade to get another guy here. We need another player here, in order to compete. Because I mean, listen, if you want to talk about money-wise, we got Derrick Rose and we got Fournier. Those guys are making rotational player money, so we need these guys to be double-digit scorers. But then within the way that this team is built, having Derrick Rose and Fournier being those scorers does not help us at all. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need to consolidate, get rid of some of these guys, put them together to see if we can get that extra starter or possibly even get that number 1 guy if it's possible, man. We definitely need to do something about that. Quickly's been playing erratic, but decent today though. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. So he's actually been playing decent on paper here, but running the team stuff, very unorganized, doesn't understand pace, going 1 against 5 with all 4 of his teammates behind him, not accepting the pick, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking wild for the night. Hartenstein totally not playing well today, just like totally off. I think the 3-point shot that he shot earlier he missed everything. So Hartenstein, like he was saying that his back is hurting him and whatever else is going on with him, man. So anyway, he might be hurt, but it is what it is, man. You out there, who cares? Play. You got to play better. I don't know why Jericho Sims is not playing. Jericho Sims, is he hurt? I don't know if anybody said that he was hurt or anything like that, but Jericho Sims is not playing, so that's interesting. I don't know why he's not playing. But we got Miles McBride came out there for 18 seconds. Obi Toppin came out there, he got 2 for 6. Only 2 rebounds, nothing else happened, and he did get 2 dunks, I believe. Cam Reddish also basically doing nothing. 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 buckets. Hey, well, 1 bucket and on 2 shots from the free throw line. What else can you say about that? I mean, that's the halftime report, man. So I mean, just looking at the Knicks roster, there's so many different players here that are contributing but not contributing enough. You know, Cam Reddish only had 8 minutes, whatever. But you know, even though if he plays 16 minutes, how much better would his stats be? It's like crazy. But anyway, you know, Cam Reddish definitely needs to be put back in that starting spot. You know, Quentin Grimes. You know, like I said, you know, it's interesting. I don't know what Tom Thibodeau's supposed to do. Because if RJ's not playing well, then it puts you into a spot. Because now you're talking about we need 2 guys to fill in 2 spots now. But if RJ's playing well, back to playing good basketball, then we only have 1 spot to really fill. You know, so I mean, it's tough. It's tough for Tom Thibodeau for those that are still jumping on Tom Thibodeau's back. You know, the Knicks have a lot of roster flaws, man. That it's like, you know, I'm glad that I'm not the coach, because you would have to make the hard decisions and stuff to get it going. And you know, thank God that Tom Thibodeau is a veteran coach. He knows how to manage players and stuff like that. Because if it was me, I would have been benched RJ Barrett. You know what I'm saying? I would have been did a whole bunch of wild shit. It probably would have got me fired by now. But it is what it is here, man. We got a really goofy looking guy here that is being interviewed here. I don't know who that guy is, but he's obviously on the Knicks coaching staff some kind of way. So anyway. Yeah, man, we are finished with the halftime report here, man. So you know, my keys for the game, man. I think the Knicks have a shot to win this game still, but we'll have to see. Like I said, we just cannot get into the fourth quarter, leaving it up to John Moran to do his thing. You know, the Knicks have to figure out a way to really pounce on their offense and believe in themselves, move the ball, play consistent defense, and really just, like I said, just have a belief in themselves and what they're trying to do out there. So here we go, man. We got Knicks are back into it now. I got 11:49. Knicks just messed up there a little bit, but it's still gonna be Knicks ball. We got 14 seconds on the shot clock. Let me pay attention to this link here. I mean, to this chat. We got Greenhouse. Just saw Eero in the MSG bumper. Just saw me in the MSG bumper. Did I miss it? I'm too busy talking. I missed it, man. We were trying. We trying. I'll just say that. Yeah, I got you. I can respect the fight. So Mr. Evergreen wants the link, man. I'm at the game. Okay, what's good? I need that link. Okay, hold on 1 second, man. So I changed my windows here, man. I'm using a different window, trying to see how that's gonna work tonight. So I see Larry Jones just put some wild shit up on there, man. Big time thing there I gotta read. Mr. Larry Jones, man. Wait till you guys see this shit. So let me just handle this real quick, my man Evergreen. But I need something to drink though. I might have to text my wife to see if she could slide something underneath my door here. So we got the Knicks watch along. Drop it into that chat. Like I said, whoever is in this chat is watching the game. You know, feel free to pop into it, man. For those that are in that special chat there. We got AZ King, a 480. Alton on the team. He's still talking about Alton. So, I mean, he AZ King. So, I see he's a Phoenix Suns fan. So, listen, man. Alton, I'm not a fan of Alton, man. You know, because, I mean, Alton was letting Brunson kick his ass. You know, it's just shooting right in his face the whole game, man. You know, so I just think he's too soft. You know, all that dancing and shit that he be doing too, man, he's too soft. So I like my senses to be like men, tough guys, you know, like Steven Adams. I would love Steven Adams to be a Knicks center right now. Imagine if Steven Adams was the center instead of some of the guys that we have on the squad here. I think we would be so much better. Because you want to talk about somebody that really knows the game and knows how to direct traffic and knows how to fill in lanes and not necessarily block shots, but he knows how to close lanes off. You know what I'm saying? Still rebounds really strong. You know, if you fall down and get hurt, he's going to be there to pick you up. If you get into a fight, he's going to be there and there to fight with you. Not fight with you, but at least break the fight up, stop other people from getting hurt. You know, and people are going to respect him. Nobody respects Mitchell Robinson out there as a guy like that. Look at that. Sam, I mean, this guy Steve Adams is really good, man. So good pump, up and under, able to receive the play there. But let me take a look at my man here. Look at this fucking thing. I don't think I've ever seen a comment this big. My man, Larry Jones, man. So Larry Jones been hanging tough with me, man. I've noticed in him, the last few watch-alongs and stuff like that. But listen, I've been sick. That's why, I missed the last game, and thank God we had a little bit of break, man. So now I'm able to get here back again. Just looking at Rondo J's, the RJ's shot chart. Doesn't matter how many layups or occasional strings together in the game. The fact that RJ, he's Arnold, I love it. Arnold, I just peeked it. Arnold, that is awesome. Can't shoot over a 5-foot basket. Can't create his own shot. Typically can't finish in the main. I got you, man. Having a 39% shooter, chucking up 20 shots per game. Shit is crazy. I get you. You're 100% correct in your assertion of package. Arnold, I love that. In the trade, but unfortunately, the league GMs are on to him too. Yeah, I got you, man. So anyway, I know I'm missing a lot of this comment because according to the system that I'm using, I can't really see the whole comment, man. But listen, man, I got you. I'm right there with you, Mr. Larry Jones, man. You're really good, man. I appreciate you hanging out on Facebook and stuff like that, man. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Facebook too. What I like about Facebook, Facebook blows guys up. So we got somebody named Edgar Hernandez that's watching on Facebook. Was good, and we got somebody named Gennady Bin Latok. Sorry if I'm massacring that name there, but I see you, man. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Here's RJ driving baseline to nowhere, and then they call travel. Look at Steve. I'm just watching Steve. Steve is just fucking with RJ there just now. He did travel. I mean, the referees are fucking with Steve. Come on, man. Give the ball up. Give the ball up. It's a delay. He's trying to do a delay reaction. But that referee is an old school guy. He's been refereeing a long time. You know what I'm saying? So he knows how to let these guys' emotions, let them go through it without blowing his whistle. John Moran, sweet move there, but wasn't able to finish at the rim. So we got Jalen Brunson pushing. Full head of steam gets it to RJ. RJ knocks down a three. So RJ's having a good shooting game, not really giving up too much tonight. So this is all we asked for right now, 60-66. I missed a lot of this third quarter talking shit, man, reading comments and stuff like that. But I'm glad to do it. Number 46, snatchback. Oh, my God. If he made that out, and crazy. Here go Julius. Julius is dribbling. Got Brunson up to Brunson. Brunson's looking. Dylan Brooks goes around the pick there by Mitchell Robinson. Getting regarded by 2. Nice, man. Look at Mitchell Robinson. How many points do you get for dunking it hard like that, you freaking jackass? Just put the ball in the basket and get back on defense. But I know it like that bang, that dunk on the rim just made a lot of people that like to stick up for Mitchell Robinson, made him a little bit longer. Gave him an extra 2 centimeters just now when he made that dunk there. Watch. Bam! So how many centimeters did you grow just now after that Mitchell Robinson dunk? He goes number 46 there, just launches it. He had to. The shot clock is running down. He goes RJ, looking, gets it to Quentin Grimes. Nice little drive there, gets to Brunson, and Brunson pulls up for 3. Wow, man, talking about threading the needle. That ball got to Brunson like right in like the nick of time. Shout out to the Nick of Time show. You know what I'm talking about? So we got AZ King. Alton owns all these fools. I got you. Suns as a team, choke bro, Robinson can't hold on to. I got you, man. I got you. I would rather have Alton, than Mitchell Robinson, but that's not really saying much though, because I know Alton can score. Alton is Alton good enough to get the ball dumped down to him though, to create his own shot? That I'm not too sure about. But I know that he's active enough to get the ball and score, but not active enough where you can give him the ball and say, here, create some shots. I don't think he's quite there yet. But I get it. As far as the money too, man. If you want to talk about 1-for-1, whatever Alton's making compared to what Mitchell Robinson's making and stuff like that, the money wise probably kills both of them actually. Even though Mitchell Robinson's contract is not that bad because it actually goes down, which is crazy. I think it's 17 and it goes down to 12. That's crazy. I don't know why he signed that. So I think he signed it because if he didn't sign it, the Knicks wouldn't have retained him. So what's Dennis talking about here? Both the Knicks and the Heat won tonight, moving them into 9th and 10th spot in the East, dropping the Knicks to the 11th seed as of right now. A Knicks win pushes the Knicks back into the 9th seed. Yo, you going crazy, Dwayne. So, I mean, we're talking about seeding and stuff right now. So, I mean, it happens every year. Like teams win, teams lose, and stuff like that. So, at a certain point in the year, all the teams are supposed to be where they at. They stay where they at, and the teams that are pretending, there's always at that point in the year where all the pretenders go back to where they belong. So, I mean, like the last couple of years, the Knicks were pretenders, and then right when it was time for us to go back into the doldrums where we belonged, that's the time when it happened, man. So we'll see, man. I know that the Knicks, last year RJ Barrett played well, but as soon as he started playing well, that's when the Knicks started going back down to the doldrums. So, it is what it is, man. So hopefully now, let's say if RJ really is in like he just doesn't start the season well, and all of a sudden starts playing better, as the year goes on. Hopefully that could be an upward trend because we can win more games than lose. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Quentin Grimes got 20 minutes tonight, 5 points, 4 assists. I need more production from that cat, scoring wise, man. I'll let me hear what this guy's saying. So I guess he's talking about Penny Hardaway, right? So I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. I know I can hear it really loud and clear. But Quentin Grimes is talking about Penny Hardaway. So Quentin Grimes, I cannot stand listening to Tim talk when he talks on the thing. He talks like he's deaf. Like he talks like these guys, they take broadcasting classes in college and stuff like that. All the communication majors and stuff like that. So these guys are trained to speak. But for him, I know he doesn't talk like that in real life, man. So it's just weird. They talk weird, man. It's weird that these guys talk like that, when the microphone gets in their face. It's weird. People say, like, well, what would you do if the microphone was in your face? Hey, the microphone is in my face. You know what I'm saying? The microphone is in my face. Yeah. So he goes Brunson being guarded by 46. He just spun him around. I thought he was going to pull up. But he posts him up. Pump fake. Hits him up. Oh, man. He dropped it really nice on the rim, but wasn't able to drop in there. He goes John Morant. John Morant pushed up the ball really quick there, man. Stop. Drove all the way on Grimes there. Brunson did a great job of getting in his way. But John Morant just went around him. Still was able to score. Unbelievable play by John Morant. Brunson pushed the ball up the court, being guarded by 46 there. No action, no movement. He goes Mitchell Robinson with a pick. Comes over on the right-hand side because of the Julius. Julius comes around another pick there. So Knicks play hot potato. Nobody wants to shoot it. Brunson all the way to the basket. Little sidestep. Wow, look at Mitchell Robinson there in position, trying to catch it and dunk it in instead of securing the rebound. So they call a foul. So, I mean, number 25 is supposed to be a veteran ref. I don't know what he called just now. So I'm watching this thing here. See a nice bump by Brunson, able to get in the inside there. So Mitchell Robinson, instead of grabbing the rebound and securing it, he tried to grab it and dunk it back in. So that's why I'm not a fan of Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson looks like he's tired already. So if he's tired, get him out the game. Hands on his knees. He goes John Morant, finds number 27 wide open. It was RJ's man. He gets his rebound back. Double pumps, he kicks it out to 46. So they called a foul on the drive there. So number 27 probably going to get some free throws there. So Mitchell Robinson looks like he's tired. Please sub him out. So we got Almighty Finesse. He's saying, what's up on to Evergreen. Shout out to Evergreen. I didn't see you when you was talking before, man, but I did send the link. Said he need that link. I did send it. I know you. He said he's at the game, which is interesting, man. So Evergreen is nuts. I know he wants to do his thing, and while he's at the game and stuff. But look at Steve Adams. Just knows how to do it, man. Tap it in. Instead of jumping up and trying to dunk it in, just tap it in nice and easy and get back on defense. Don't expend no extra energy. Mitchell Robinson looks tired. Look at him slopping around. He's exhausted. As he catches the nice alley-oop. Catching alley-oops is not a skill. Catching alley-oops is not a skill. Standing there in an open space and catching the ball up in the air is not a skill. Fighting on the inside. Julius Randle got the ball. He's dribbling. Goes around the pick. Looking. RJ Barrett's looking. Fighting. Whoa, goes around the screen there to nowhere. The ball pops out. Just an unsolicited turnover by RJ. So there goes RJ. There's the RJ that I recognized. Number 27, who was RJ's man, just hit another three-point shot. Wow. It looks like a ham sandwich, boy. He looks like leftovers. Thanksgiving leftovers, number 27. So we're going to call a timeout there. But definitely, number 27 is the guy that RJ was supposed to be guarding. And he hit a wide open three-point shot just now. So anyway, Mr. Turkey leftovers, John Morant. Nice little kick out to the Turkey leftovers there. Unbelievable. 73-67, man. Still a good game there. After the Knicks call timeout, we can go on a nice little run, maybe 4 or 5-0 run. Maybe we can go on a quick 5-0 run, 6-0 run. And the next thing you know, we'll be tied up. So we'll still be tied up. It is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? 70-67 on the screen. But it's actually 73-67, so we got to fix that. Yeah, man, so I was sick, man. I've been sick since Tuesday. Like I said, since Tuesday, and what's today? Today's Sunday. It's crazy, man. That's a lot of time being sick. As you guys heard, I coughed really, really bad earlier, man. I meant to beep it out. I meant to beep out the cough, man, but I forgot to do that. But it was a really nice cough, man. I know you guys caught that live on the air because I was right in the microphone when that shit happened, man. So apologize for that. So CA, he's talking about Ja had 10 points, and they're winning because they have good floor spaces. Not just floor spaces. Every player we have wants to touch the paint. This is horrible. Yeah, but listen, you're talking about floor spaces and stuff like that. I'm not gonna mess with the score. But let me just pull it up on my phone just so it'll be easy for me to reference here. You want to talk about the Grizzlies, right? John Morant, they got Steven Adams, who's active, right? He got 12 points. Just standing around, walking around, being a receiver, catching the ball, being able to put the ball in the basket. How many dunks did Steven Adams have today? Not many. He didn't have any, if anything, but he still got 12 points there. How did he get 12 points? He didn't get it off on the line, 4 for 5. The other points there he got off of tips, layup putbacks, hook shots, that type of thing. Dylan Brooks, man, he had 13 points. But aside from that, you got Concord, Jackson, you got Aldama, you got all these guys can put the ball in the basket. These guys all can create the shot, and they don't really do too much. They do enough offensively, but they just know how to put the ball in the basket. If you want to do contrast to the Knicks, man, just look at the bench alone. I got Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish has not shown the confidence on his offense to really be confident like that. He's only 1 for 2. You want to talk about Derrick Rose? But he's old, man. 1 for 3. You're talking about Obi Toppin, 2 for 6. These guys are not very what do you want to say? Fundamentally sound players. Guys that are just get the ball, run to the basket, make sharp passes. Take open shots. You know what I'm saying? Move, cut out the ball, that type of stuff. We don't have too many guys that are really good at that. Quickly is the prime suspect there too. 9 minutes, 6 points. Even though he's playing good tonight, a little bit, he's just erratic. Understanding what's happening with the game there. I think the only person that we have on a team that resembles that is Quentin Grimes. But I mentioned Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes is still 2 for 6 and 1 for 4 from 3. Only 5 points. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys that, even though he's doing the job passing the ball and things of that nature. Him being aggressive enough to even just look at the basket, Quentin Grimes doesn't do that. So we're talking about other players like on the Grizzlies, even though these guys we never heard of either, Concar and guys like that, we're still they're still just much better than us right now. Yeah, so you got Julius Randle jiggling ball up the court, giving it up to Rose, and Rose just pulls up from 3 there. So that's become Rose's thing there. If Rose can get to his foot on the line, he's just gonna pull up over you. So I don't know if I like that, but I mean that's something that Derrick Rose has just been doing this year. He doesn't care who's behind him, who's in front of him. If he's he got his feet on the line, he's gonna pull up on whoever's in front of him. Steve Adams is squared up, looking, gets the ball to 46. Good pick there. Easy walk to the basket. John Morant asks for a call out. Illegal defense. Knicks are a total illegal defense just now. And there goes Steven Adams there. If you want to call that a putback dunk, he basically just caught it and just laid it back in there. Being nice and quiet, staying in his position, not thinking too much, not doing too much. So they just called a foul there. I think I need to cough. Apologize for that. Yeah, so 75 to 67. Like I said, Steven Adams, I would take Steven Adams on this team, any day of the week, man. He's really good. Really, really good basketball player. He doesn't waste too many movements, but he's always in the right place at the right time, and he knows what to do it when he does it. So they're making some substitutions. You got Brandon Clark there, just took over the center spot there. Very interesting. There go Desmond Bane. Like a big piece of chewing gum there. Looking like the sole of my freaking sole of my sneakers. Knicks play the Pistons on Tuesday, 7 p.m. That's gonna be interesting. 46 gives it over to John Morant. He goes, oh, I thought he was gonna dunk it, but nice. Oh my God. Jumped up, looked like he was gonna bang it on him. Hanged in the air. All kind of contact. Super reverse and laid it up. Nice. Look at that. Hand all over the ball there. Strong enough to get through. Act like he was going to dunk it on everybody. Comes underneath. Nice little English there, man. Nice. Just a nice play. One thing about John Morant, though, he reminds me of, I don't want to say Derrick Rose because they show clips of Derrick Rose, man. Derrick Rose was nothing like Derrick Rose. Russell Westbrook probably is as close to Derrick Rose as you want to say. John Morant, not quite as close, but John Morant is very special, man. Definitely a special player going to the basket. But Julius Randle never even looked at the basket. He should have shot that. But Derrick Rose, nice little floater over the top there. You go John Morant being guarded by Quentin Grimes, caught in the switch. Wow, alley-oop there by Brandon Clark. So Hartenstein, if Hartenstein is hurt, then he needs to let somebody know. Because I think Hartenstein I know he was complaining about saying that it was his lower back or something like that was messed up. But if he's really hurt, man, he needs to say something. He needs to just take the time off and really get the treatment. So I don't think it was his lower back. I think he was saying that his Achilles is hurting him. So if his Achilles is messed up like that, then maybe he needs to say something to somebody, and like really just say, okay, listen, I can't play. Let Jericho, take the minutes and let that be it. But Jericho Sims right now, I'm looking at the bench. He's not in street clothes. I'm looking. Jericho Sims is sitting right there, right in the middle of the thing there. He's not getting any minutes there. He's not hurt. I don't think Jericho Sims is hurt. So I need an explanation of why he didn't play tonight. Wow, Brandon Clark with another alley-oop. Oh, he chips. He fucks it up. Derrick Rose kicks it out to Julius. Julius left-hand side in and out. Loses the ball there. Referees did not call travel. Julius Randle. I mean, somebody look at the basket. So nobody wants to look at the basket. Everybody's looking to turn around and shoot the three. Everybody's afraid to get that shot up at the rim. So what are they calling here? They're calling it's going to be Knicks ball again. Yeah, I think it's going to be Knicks ball again. No. I guess did they call a foul on the floor? I'm confused. All right, it's the Knicks ball. Goes Derrick Rose looking, pushing it up, accepting the screen from Hartenstein, crossover, gives it out to Hartenstein, top of the key. He doesn't take the three. He goes Grimes all the way to the basket. He decides to look at the rim with three guys in the paint there. Here goes Cam Reddish all the way sidestep. Beautiful fucking move, man. Beautiful move. Sidestep with a nice little finger roll, man. Golly. When was the last time you seen a guy do that? Finger roll? Ooh. It's a lost art, man. Man, I wish Cam Reddish would fucking wake up, man, and figure out that he's the best player on the court. God damn, man. Derrick Rose. Give it. I want to see Cam Reddish get the rock again. Swing it back over. Give it to Cam. Think of Cam in the corner. Double pump for Julius, man. I guess Julius had to take it, man. But listen, I feel like after that move, man, I want to see Cam Reddish do his shit. I mean, Cam Reddish is like, there's a lot of frustrating players on our team, man. A lot of frustrating players on our team. I get on RJ a lot. Everybody needs to get, man. Look at this move. Sidestep. Ooh, baby. Nice English off the rim there. Look, he's smiling and shit. What a fucking move that was, man. Unbelievable. And a lot of notifications there. So this is the day and age of the instant gratification. So like every time somebody makes a move, a good move, all of a sudden your phone blows up because somebody didn't cut it up into like 20 different highlights. You know, like four or five different entities just made a highlight of it and they all posted it. So ridiculous. Julius Randle with another shot. Free throw line, he makes it. 84-77, man. Knicks need to clean this up a little bit. Tyus Jones, top of the key, being guarded by Rose. Give it back to Tyus, back to John Morant. John Morant being guarded by nobody, really. Because Quentin Grimes was side guarding Grimes. Grimes was side guarding Morant. And I don't know why Morant didn't just dunk it. But he decided to shovel pass on the inside there and caused not a turnover, but caused the Knicks to slap it out of bounds. So we got Julius Randle and Quentin Grimes taking out the game here. They're going to make a little substitution. So I'm not a big fan of slapping guys on the butt, but Fournier just slapped Randle in the butt, and I think he felt wetness because he immediately put his hand in the crease of his elbow, like that, to wipe it off on the slide. John Morant, nice little pull up there. Raggedy Andy with another shot. He goes. Derrick Rose gives it to RJ. RJ gets it back from Hartenstein. Pulls up for three. Almost breaks the front of the rim. Tyus pushes the ball up the court there. Gives it to Jarrett. Jarrett dribbled, thought he was a guard, and said, let me bring it back out. And he brings the defense right into John Morant. Almost caused a turnover. So the right person is guarding John now, Cam Reddish, as Jarrett drives on Obi. And Jarrett was losing the ball there, and Obi Toppin was able to get the ball out. 89-77 right now, so it looks like Memphis Grizzlies is about to get a three-point shot. Right off of the inbounds play, Jarrett Jackson. Jarrett Jackson, he shoots things off balance. It doesn't look like it has no shot of going in, and it goes in. It goes Derrick Rose to the basket, dunked by Hartenstein. 89-79. Got 58 seconds left in this third quarter. So this is the third quarter of depth here. We're talking about 35 points for Memphis Grizzlies and 27 for the Knicks. Wow. So Cam Reddish was sliding on the floor just now and took John Morant's lace from underneath him. So I got to see that replay, man, because I feel like Cam Reddish was sliding, boy. The Cam Reddish had tripped, and then he just slid underneath him. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm glad that John Morant there hurt himself. So he stepped on his foot, and he just slid underneath him, man. Woo, man. That is so dangerous, man. I'm glad that he didn't hurt himself. All good though. No malice. Total accident. So 91-79 right now. So shout out to John Morant making his free throws, and this is probably going to be the end of the third quarter here. Be one of these nights. See what's going on with the chat here. So we got Jay Tucker. What's good? Where is Sims? I don't know. Sims is not listed as being hurt or anything like that. He is on the bench, fully clothed, sitting right in the middle of the bench. Why isn't he playing? Hartenstein is not particularly having a decent game right now. So my thing is, I think it's because Mitchell Robinson is back. I think that now that that Tom Thibodeau is just going to reward Jericho Sims' great play by saying that he's never going to play again now. Now that he got his two center rotations guys there. So, it could be something from up top. I'm like hoping that there could be a trade. I'm hoping that there's a trade on the horizon where other teams are looking. Okay, they're gonna want to they're gonna see. We want to showcase Hartenstein. We want to showcase Mitch because even though Hartenstein to the mix, even though I like Hartenstein, he's still not over the team. If you could put Hartenstein in the trade, because Hartenstein makes what, 8 million or something like that. If you put Hartenstein in a trade, and add somebody else to the mix, that might actually help us out too. Hartenstein and Fournier in the trade, add some, maybe add a quickly, add a Obi or something like that, maybe to get us a really good basketball player. I'm with that too. So it's not just about me like saying get rid of RJ or get rid of Mitch, stuff like that. I just prefer those guys to be the ones to get up out of here. But I don't care about certain players, man. So, I could trade Hartenstein, I could trade IQ, I could trade Obi. You know what I'm saying? I could trade Fournier. All those guys I could trade. As long as we can get somebody in here to help the situation. Right now, it's starting to get ugly now. So it's 93 to 83 right now. The Knicks are going to score right here. RJ drives all the way to the basket. High shot there, tipped in by Hartenstein. So Hartenstein's been getting some tips, man. I think the last 3 points there the Knicks score at might have been on Hartenstein tips. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So it's 93 to 83. Not really a good quarter for the Knicks, man. So I feel like the third quarter coming out of the halftime, it seems to be our worst quarter for the season, 39 to 31. So Knicks got to figure that out. There's something going on coming out of the halftime that the Knicks need to clean up here. 39 to 31 is a deficit in the third quarter, and that's the game right there. 93 to 83. So the fourth quarter, the Knicks usually come on strong in the fourth quarter, man. So hopefully we're able to, get back in this game. So I mean, we don't necessarily have to pounce on these guys to start the fourth quarter, but if we can get this game, just chip away, play our game of basketball, chip away. If we continue to do that, then we should be able to gradually get back into it and actually get the lead by the time crunch time gets here. But I'm knowing the Knicks gonna play around. We're gonna let Memphis roll on us, whatever. The problem is we cannot let Memphis roll on us to the point where this league gets to 15 or anything like that. So I mean, if the Knicks could cut it down, could play back and forth and stuff like that, but we're gonna have to cut it down, before the 6-minute mark where we really have to start, clamming down and really doing that. So, like, I don't think we're gonna win this game doing that against Memphis. So, like I said, we're really gonna have to just look at this fourth quarter, minute by minute, and chip away. Use the entire fourth quarter to win this game, and not try to win it in spurts like that. We have to gradually smoke out these Memphis Grizzlies, man, if we're gonna get this win. So I feel sorry for Knicks fans that are watching these games like this, man, because they're nail biters. Knicks don't have a superstar, so it is what it is, man. Yeah, Sims hasn't played, man. Tucker, but like I say, he's sitting right in the middle, man. Sitting right in the middle of the Knicks bench, fully clothed. Looks like he got his hair braided. So it's crazy, man. Man, we always do this. That third quarter is always the same. Look at the third quarter for every game this year. We always smoke out the third quarter, and and whatever, man. We'll see, man. Because I mean, we're a mediocre team with 9 and 10 right now. I don't want to be 9 and 11. If we can make it 10 and 10, I'll be good with that. 10 and 10, I'll be good with that because later on we might catch some big L's coming up. But losing this one at home, I think that just hurts us, man. Like for us to be like 2 games under 500 right now, and then add maybe like 4 or 5 games under 500, that's not gonna cut it. So games like this, man, where Memphis is not necessarily playing good, Knicks are really not playing well on our side. So that's the big problem. I think my sister's blowing me up here. Knicks are playing. She's blowing me up like always. Hope everything is good. I'm gonna have to text her. She just hit me twice. So I wonder what happens. Let's say like Monica McNutt or something like that, or like if these guys are having family issues or something like that. What happens like in mid take while they're giving their take and they're getting phone calls and their phone is going off or something like that. I wonder what happens. I wonder if they allow them to have their phone on the set. Number 24, Dylan Brooks there. No good there. Good attempt. I'm not sure if that was a good shot for them. Here goes Brunson. Brunson looking to give RJ the ball there. Spun around, gives it to Obi for a corner 3-point shot. He makes it. So Obi's a corner 3-point shooter right now. Not really, it's a shame. I mean, the guy, for all the athleticism he has, he cannot create his own shot either. So it's just crazy, man. I think like the next time we draft somebody, we need to draft somebody that obviously can create their own shot. If we draft another player that they can't create his own shot, I think I'm on the screen. Let me let my sister know what I'm doing here. Doing a pod, girl. Yep. So Knicks are going back and forth with Memphis right now. We got 97 to 87, 10 minutes and 39 seconds there. Brunson's always able to get to anywhere he needs to go, no matter who's guarding him. Jaren Jackson was guarding him, 6'10", still able to get wherever he wanted to go. I don't know who taught that dude how to play, man, but he never has his feet underneath him. He's very awkward the way he shoots the ball, but somehow he gets the job done. My man Jaren Jackson. Shout out to his pops, man. What's the name? His pops won the championship against the Knicks, and his pops is actually helping out the Knicks, in some capacity. I think it's the G League, if I'm not mistaken. But Spreewell dunked on his ass though. Two-handed, cocked it back like this. Boom, on a fast break. You know what I'm saying? But they did win the championship, man, so you can't really talk shit. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Looks like my freaking uncle. You can't tell me Jalen Brunson ain't from Puerto Rico, bro. He look like motherfuckers from freaking Knickerbocker Avenue. Here goes Tyus. Cross-court pass to number 3. Nice jab, stepped in to get himself all the way to the basket there. Poor interior pass to Jalen Jackson there. Nice little shovel pass for RJ. Oh, RJ's playing good today, man. What a move, man. Left-handed shot there. That was a good move by RJ. Wasn't able to finish. Obi Toppin was able to clean that up. But RJ Barrett is not taking bad shots today. And he looks like he has a little bounce to his step. Wow, Brandon Clark all the way to the basket. Obi Toppin did a good job stopping that from happening. Man, so Obi Toppin is not a power forward, man. He's not a power forward. He needs to add another 10 pounds to his frame. But that's gonna kill his athleticism, though. You add any weight to Obi Toppin is gonna kill his athleticism. So it really depends on what kind of player he wants to be. He needs to add some weight, though, maybe 5 pounds. Maybe 10 pounds might be too much, but add 5 pounds. Make sure that it's all strength where he's lifting, but only 5 pounds. Don't add too much weight to you. Maybe that'll help him out. He's definitely got to lift heavier or something like that, man. I feel like the dude be just doing calisthenics. Not even calisthenics. He just does band work all year and expecting him that to strengthen him. Because Brunson, nice little spin move, man. Man, that shit is patented. 101 to 94 at the moment here. So I'm a couple plays behind you guys. I'm at the 9:35 mark, 9:33, 32 mark. So Brandon Clark there, number 3, comes around, gives it back to Tyus. Tyus knocks this down. No, he misses it. Because Clark tries to tip it in. Cam Reddish turns it over. So it's going to be Memphis ball with 14 seconds left on that shot clock. Fire Tibbs. I don't know if it's about Tibbs, man. Last year I was all about Fire Tibbs. This year I don't know if it's Fire Tibbs. Because I feel like the Knicks are in a good positions to succeed. There's a couple tendencies that we have with the 3-point shot where guys are just standing in the paint when they should be guarding the man on the perimeter. And then we got certain guys like RJ and Randall that are just not converting. Because RJ top of the key 3-point shot and he makes it. Nice, man. So I mean RJ's playing a really good game tonight, man. Like I said, you shit on guys for 19 games. Once he start playing well, you gotta let him know that he's playing well. The key is, can you consistently play well like this? Wow, Jared Jackson missed a 3-point shot, catches it, and is able to squeeze a nice little dunk in there. Knicks weren't able to stop him. 103 to 97. Knicks down by 6. Brunson is not afraid of anybody guarding him now. RJ, man, heat check. 3-point shot, no good. Mitchell Robinson not in position to get the rebound. He's a freaking trash bag. But the worst rebounder in the league is boxing him out. And then, and Mitch Roberts cannot get free to get that rebound. Inside, Brandon Clark there. Bangs Brunson out. So who's guarding Clark if Brunson is down there guarding Clark, Because Brunson pushing the ball up the court there. They're going to call a timeout? Yep, Tom Thibodeau's calling a timeout, as he should. He should have called a timeout probably 2 plays ago. But it is what it is. 105-97. I actually need something to drink. Let me put this up one way. Can you bring me a drink, boo? Can you buy me a drink? Yeah, man. I definitely need a drink, man. Somebody like me that's been coughing and sick like that, I need some liquids in me, man. So Greenhouse just said that he saw me again on the Knicks thing there. So he said people keep saying this. Where is he at? He said that I just saw Ebro in the MSG bumper. What does that mean? Greenhouse. If Greenhouse is watching, I saw Ebro in the MSG bumper. What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means? Because people have been saying that to me, and I've been asking, what does that mean? And nobody could tell me. Motherfuckers is crazy. Like the MSG bumper. People have been texting me, sending me that, and I'm asking the bumper, what do you mean by that? And nobody ever answers me back. I don't get it. It's not just in the chats. People are sending me texts saying the same thing and not telling me what the fuck they mean by that. So shout out to Wonder Woman, man. I know I saw her earlier, man. She's one of the people that gave me some well wishes there on YouTube, man. Shout out to CA Mafia, a bunch of you guys, whoever else was saying anything, especially my man Kareem, stuff like that. I'm thankful for guys for checking up on me to make sure that I'm good and stuff. I'm not good, but I love to talk to myself on the internet, man. So this is where I am here. Let me see. Cardiac Knicks again, Kareem. You know it. No other team wants our scrubs. I know, man. I know, Geraldine. Salute to Shaw Powers and stuff. What's good, Shaw? Yeah, man. So listen, no other team wants our scrubs. I get it, man. But we're talking about teams like, we're talking about the business of basketball, right? I know that sounds so stupid, but we're talking about the business of basketball, right? So I'll just look at the Bleacher Report thing here. We get the Bleacher Report. I'll just read it off to you. I'm looking at the standings. So in the East, we got the Celtics, Bucks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Pacers. Pacers are interesting because the Pacers are a team that I would have instantly circled and said one of these teams are the Pacers that I think that would be a good team to trade with. But they're actually 11-8. So if they're looking for a trade, maybe they might be looking to be buyers, rather than sellers. You know what I'm saying? So 11-8, that's decent, man. Let me click their team for a second. Well, Mitch Robinson finally was able to get a rebound. Mitch Robinson, he doesn't box out. He just stands there. Bro. And that drives me crazy. Let me see if I can get a game here from Yep, thank you. Definitely need this, man. Whew, thirsty like crazy. So the Pacers. Okay, the Pacers today, they lost against the Clippers. So first of all, let me see what's going on with the Clippers. Zubac had 30. Wow, Zubac had 31 points, 29 rebounds. Wow. That's interesting. Anyway, back to the Pacers. You got guys like Miles Turner is averaging 18 points per game. You got Halliburton's playing really good. Buddy Hield is his backcourt mate. They're playing really good together. Mathurin, whatever you want to say. He's been playing phenomenal off the bench there. You got McCollum. They got quite a few decent players on that team there. So I thought that maybe like Buddy Hield will definitely be available. Certain these players, I feel like even Turner will be available and stuff like that. But they're making it work this year, man. They're actually playing really good. 11-8. That's really good for a team like the Pacers. So I really thought that they would have been one of those teams that we could trade with, but they're actually winning, man. So, who knows what they'll be thinking about right now. So now the Knicks are on the Knicks are at a commercial right now. So the Knicks just did some cool shit just now to cut the lead to 5. So we're 105 to 100. So right now with I'm not sure the exact game clock right now, but we got 7 minutes and 47 seconds left in this game clock. So I mean, we're getting close to crunch time, man. So the Knicks got to figure out if they want to win this game. They got to kind of start doing it now. Atlanta Hawks are in the same boat. 76ers the same boat. They got to get healthy and stuff like that. Raptors have been playing really good too. Raptors have been playing some really good basketball. They have a lot of really good players there. If you want to talk about them, they're a team that could use a center. So maybe like Mitch Robinson and stuff like that. But they're so good. Otherwise, that I don't think them just getting Mitch Robinson makes sense for them. For them, they really just need to get healthy. Because I think Siakam is not feeling well for them. Let me see if I can get a little game from them too. I think they played yesterday. Yeah, the Raptors beat the Mavericks by 5 yesterday. So I'm looking at this. Just looking at the Raptors roster while the Knicks are on timeout. I got OG. OG got 26 and 9. OG is excellent. If we had OG instead of RJ, I think we would be 11 and 9 or 11 and 8 right now. If we had OB instead of RJ. So I mean, Fred VanVleet is back. You got they're playing that dude Juancho Hernan Gomez. They're playing him at center right now. Gary Trent in the backcourt with a Thaddeus Young, old man Thaddeus Young, man. I remember when he was a rookie. I remember when he was in high school, Thaddeus Young. So they got him playing back out there now. They got Boucher off the bench with 22 and 13. Then you got other guys too that are like I said, they got guys on their bench and guys that are hurt. I mean, they got an interesting team. So I mean, getting a center might help them out, but they already got, if they're healthy, they already got guys that can fill that spot. So it's interesting to think about. But I don't think Toronto is one of those teams that's going to help us out trade. I'm just thinking about trades. I don't think they will help us out with trades much. Shout out to the Knicks fans, man. I think we got the best fans, man. Because like you look at other teams around the league where we play in other people's arenas and stuff like that, nobody gets fly like the Knicks. Nobody gets fly like Knicks fans. Knicks fans are out there with the Knicks gear. Everybody got on jerseys. Everybody look crazy. Everybody got their orange and blue kicks and stuff like that. In other arenas, you see people out there with their farm shirts on, looking crazy. Hick towns and shit like that. Like the Wizards. The Wizards also too. They're built. They might be built for the season already. I don't think they're going to be looking to make a trade there. Mitch Robinson hits the bottom of the rim, spins, and still goes in. Tyus brings the ball to the court, gives it up to Adams, swings it over to number 3, back over to number 7. Number 7 is a 7-footer. Gives it back out to Dylan Brooks, just pulls up for 3, no good. Mitchell Robinson did not box out and allow Steven Adams to slap it out. Mitchell Robinson is a trash can, guys. I don't care what nobody says. Mitchell Robinson needs to learn how to box out. A lot of times these rebounds, man, that he can easily get, he's not boxing out. Since he did box out and his feet are standing next to each other, Steven Adams was able to swap it out from behind him. You got a team like the Nets. So, I mean, like, Kevin Durant is there. They're trying to get from up under Kyrie. I know if they're going to trade Kyrie, they're going to try to get something good for Kyrie. I doubt they end up trading Kyrie and Durant. And I don't know if they would trade Durant for anything the Knicks got. The Knicks absolutely can trade for anybody they want in the NBA. But it depends on what teams want. Like for Durant, what would we give up for Durant? Of course, a lot of draft picks. We would have to give all our draft picks up for John Morant. I don't care how old he is. The motherfucker going to be scoring 30 points a game for the foreseeable future. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, a team like the Nets, are they going to be looking to trade Kyrie and get somebody else in there and still think that they're able to make it to the finals? They might be thinking that way, so that they might not be a good team to trade for. Here goes Brunson, splits the defense there. Just pulls up over 5 guys, man. All 5 players are guarding Brunson. He still made the shot. Tyus kicks it back out to the number 7, to the 7-footer. This guy here, the 7-footer number 7 on the Memphis Grizzlies, man. He is very interesting to me. This is 7-footer here, guys. 7-footer, and he's tough. He's tough too. He's not afraid to mix it up with Julius. So he can shoot the ball, put the ball on the court. Look, he's tough. He's talking shit to Brunson, talking shit to Julius. Wow, look at this guy. This guy is 7 feet tall. Look at him. Tough guy. Okay. Very interesting player, man. They still talking, still yapping. So I mean, the referees are gonna take control of that by calling a foul there. If anything, they need to call a double foul. They're punishing Julius Randle for talking shit here. They're punishing Julius Randle for reputation. Look, like Julius Randle's out of it. Yeah, so they're scolding Julius Randle for starting shit here. So we got a technical foul shot. So I'm with it with Julius Randle. So Julius Randle want to get into some extracurricular activities when we're down by 5 or 6 minutes left. We're in crunch time, guys. 6 minutes and 14 seconds in the thing here. So I mean, 2-possession game. For all that talking, Julius Randle just let us eat a shot there. 2-possession game. So now the Knicks have to make a stop because we don't want to make this into a 4-point possession or 3 to 4 point possession. We'd rather them not score. So John Morant had to launch it. Mitchell Robinson gets the ball. 24-second violation. So good. So we did not make that into a 3 to 4 point possession. That's perfect right there. So right there, all the extracurricular activities there, man. The referee did a good job there trying to put an end to that. Mitchell Robinson just got the ball, bounced it with 3 players around him. Mitchell Robinson is not a good basketball player. I don't care what nobody says. He's just not a good basketball player. We need to figure that out. He's just not a good basketball player. He comes out to receive the ball. He gets it. He's looking, dribbling. Gives it over to Cam. Cam spin right behind Mitchell Robinson. Perfect move there. When he does stuff like that, like it just makes you so mad because you feel like he should do that every single time, man. Every time he does something so sweet like that. That was so sweet what he did. Like it's just too fucking smooth, man. It's not something that he just did just to make himself feel good. Like he just that dude is really good at basketball, man. I wish that he would figure it out. It was Jai all the way to the inside, behind the back, bomb pass there to get to number 24. Cam smacks it back out to the. Look at number 7. Look how number 7 moves so smooth, man. Here he goes on the inside. Good defensive play by Mitchell Robinson. Yes, it's a foul. Stop crying, you freaking hoe. Stop crying. You a hoe, man. You fouled him. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You blocked the shot. You prevented the basket. Okay, if there was contact, bro. Listen. Look, okay, you jump up to block it. Okay, that might have been clean. Fuck it, man. Freaking trash bag. You jumped up to block it. Okay, cool. Referees call a foul. You're mad about it? Fuck it, man. Stop arguing with the damn refs. If Tom Thibodeau's going to challenge it, let him challenge it. Okay, fine. But stay your ass in the game and stop acting like a damn bitch every time. Like, you're going to make a foul sometimes, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let Tom Thibodeau decide whether or not they're going to challenge it or stuff like that. So I'm assuming that that's what's happening there. That they're challenging. Yeah. That's what they call. Yeah, man. Like I said, if he grazed the head, he grazed the head. So if he grazed the head, then they're gonna call a foul. And that's all there is to it. Freaking, I mean, I can't stand it, man. You want to be a tough guy, and every 5 minutes you're complaining about the refs and something. Like, look, the referees are gonna say that he touched his head. Like it would have to be like an shadow of a doubt type of thing. Good defensive play, yes. Stop the ball. If you got caught with a foul, who cares, fam? Stay in the fucking game. Stay in the game. Like all he's worrying about, instead of listening to the huddle and stuff like that, he's too busy staring at the jumbotron, trying to see if he got the foul call or not. Freaking jackass, man. I can't take it. I can't take it. Instead of paying attention to the huddle, he's looking up at the jumbotron to see what's going on. I'm a fan of this guy, number 7. I am a fan of that dude. There's something special about this guy. That Memphis Grizzlies, they need to tap into that. Something special about that dude. I really like number 7. What they saying here? Okay. Wow. Okay. So the Knicks. Wow. I never seen that before. Wow. So the referees bring the call back. Okay. Cool. So I'm glad that Mitchell Robinson feels vindicated now. He slapped it. Looked like he's so relieved that you fucking whore. This guy. Look at him. He's so happy. Look at him. So happy. You know, like God, man. Play basketball. Play basketball, you goofy motherfucker. Julius Randle, middle of the basketball court, pushing. Do you remember Mitchell Robinson fell on Julius Randle? Julius Randle still out here dribbling around. Here goes Brunson. Ooh, nice snatch back. He's looking. Oh. Goes right at 2 guys, spin around. Whew. Wow, man, what a shot by Brunson. I mean, he does the same move every single time. Man, you can't stop it, man. That shit is almost like you could play a violin to that motherfucker. What a shot that is, man. What a great shot. So I mean, the referees need to really watch that half court line move there. So they go Mitchell Robinson again, deflated. Oh, I didn't foul again. I didn't foul that time. You want them to look at it. I didn't foul that time too, right? You right, stupid. You didn't foul that time again too, right? Never foul. Man, I really needed that drink, man. I feel like this little drink just woke me up. Man. I mean, Mitchell Robinson, man, you're gonna complain every single time, and now your energy's down. Oh my God, not again! I got another foul. Oh my God, I didn't even touch him. You know, let it go, man. Look, so he missed, right? So now he's still looking around, bent all out of shape, looking. You jackass. This guy Aldama, I really like that dude, man. I really like that guy. I'm very anxious to see what he's gonna be up to later on in his career. So a couple other teams too. Miami Heat. I don't know if Miami Heat's gonna be sellers like that. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. Maybe a guy like Jimmy Butler, we might be able to steal him if Miami is deciding to blow it up and let it go. Maybe we can get a Jimmy Butler there, for a couple of years, to help the Knicks out. But if you get Jimmy Butler, hopefully you keep RJ and these guys here. Jimmy Butler will be your number 1 guy now with Brunson, with Julius Randle and RJ. So the Knicks take their first lead of the game. Wow, man. So this is great here. Even after all the antics and stuff here, the Knicks are still able to maintain and get this lead here. But like I said, this is very, very dangerous because this is John Morant time. So John Morant just gets the ball and throws right over the top. 13 to 112. Brunson bringing the ball up the court. So I'm gonna do pure play-by-play here. Julius Randle goes around the screen there, being guarded by Steven Adams. Steven Adams pins him to the baseline. Kicks it out to Cam Reddish in the corner there. Almost makes it in and out. John Morant with the ball there, being guarded by Cam now. Cam picking up full court. John Morant coming all the way to the basket. Nice stop by Brunson. Kicks it back out to Jaren Jackson. No good. Steven Adams, right place, right time. Able to just pivot and lay it up with the right hand. One of the best centers in the NBA. Shout out to State. Because I remember me and State used to complain, argue about Steven Adams and stuff like that. Steven Adams is better than Mitchell Robinson 9 days out of 7 days out of the week. Unbelievable, man. Very good basketball play. The barely even what do you call it? Barely even sweating. Out there with a full ponytail and everything. It looks dry as hell. Just kicking our ass. I'll take Steven Adams any day of the week, man. Pause. Also, too, you got the Bulls. The Bulls, of course, they got Zach LaVine. Maybe if the Bulls are ready to blow it up, get rid of Zach LaVine, maybe get younger. So, I mean, look, there's plenty of things. So I could throw the Heat and the Bulls. So let's say the Bulls are looking to get younger. So the Knicks trade all of our young players to get Zach LaVine, right? But then maybe the Miami Heat might decide they just want to get up off of Jimmy Butler and maybe do like a quick reload or whatever. Maybe we could do that and do both trades maybe. Because we signed a bunch of players to a bunch of money. So maybe to the Bulls you could send Derrick Rose home. Maybe we could send Derrick Rose and maybe Fournier. Oh no, excuse me, maybe Derrick Rose, IQ, Obi, and whoever else that we could send them to the Bulls, Zach LaVine. Maybe send Miami Heat something different. Send somebody else over there to get Jimmy Butler here. Now you're talking about Jimmy Butler and Zach LaVine with Julius Randle. I'm talking about a lot of trade. That's a lot of trades, a lot of bodies moving off the Knicks, man. But right now, as currently constructed, man, the Knicks are not going anywhere. So if we can move some guys, man, that would be fantastic. But that's all pipe dreams, man. So anyway, we're talking about winning basketball here, man. So Memphis is up by 3 now, 115 and 112. Good basketball game there. I mean, Brunson is so good. Look how much bigger he is than Brunson. He just posts him up, turns around, and just scored on like as if he was like Charles Barkley. Unbelievable. There goes John Morant, Steven Adams, him and John Morant. Steven Adams probably gets like the best screens in the league, man. It's like a wall. I would love to play with a guy like that. Just pulls up right over top of Mitchell Robinson, knocks it down. 117 to 114. So like I said, this is John Morant time. He already talking shit, it's snarling and everything. Brunson looking, being guarded by 2 guys there. Julius Randle comes over to give Dillon Brooks another pick. Good play there. Brunson is so good. Nice little move there, and he purposely runs into Dillon Brooks to get that referee to get that foul call. Excellent, man. Excellent. Look at that. Look, excellent. He knows that because Brunson can make that move without the contact. He knows how to do it because we've seen him do it so many times. But he shifted himself a little bit, knowing that Dillon Brooks is going to try to strong arm him, and he just bullied in front of him and got the foul call from the refs. You know what I'm saying? Like Brunson, and you really need to really pay attention to Brunson, man. Brunson is really good. So I'm at the 2 minute and 12 second mark here, and make sure that I'm queued up properly. Yeah, so according to me, I'm at the 2 minutes and 12 seconds mark. So I see I'm definitely behind on the main clock. Yeah, wow, man. The main clock is like, fuck, man. Why am I so far behind on the main clock? So I mean, it's like a minute and 31 seconds. Wow, man. A minute and 31 seconds on the game clock there. So I'm definitely like 45 seconds behind you guys. Wow. As who's that? Dillon Brooks just knocked something now, right? Oh, big long jump shot. So we're talking 120 and 116. I see it looks like the Knicks are going to get another 3 here. So we got Julius. Julius looking for Brunson. So this is Brunson's show here. Brunson just pulls up, man. He got it. Pow! Brunson. Brunson got it, baby. You want to talk about go-to guy, number 2 guy? Brunson is that guy. Listen, man. We got lightning in the bottle. The Knicks need to figure something out. We are so close right now. Knicks need to figure something out. Because when Brunson got it going like this, man, we don't have nobody else. We just kind of just looking at him. We don't have anybody else that could do it. You know what I'm saying? We don't have anybody else that could do it. Good defensive play by Mitchell Robinson, though. You got to give it to Mitchell Robinson. You got to give it to Mitchell Robinson. I'm not taking nothing away from his defensive plays, man. But what annoys me is that the dude don't block out. He doesn't rebound well enough. He can't make his free throws. He's soft as a Twinkie felon, See, just now, Steven Adams just bulled past him while Mitchell Robinson was fighting for his life. And Steve Adams just bulled past him just now, even though the ball went out of bounds. But, Steven Adams is strong as a fucking ox. Real man don't do no complaining. Mitchell Robinson complains like a bitch. Because RJ just unsolicited turnover there. It hit Steven Adams, though. But RJ almost had an unsolicited turnover just now. Went out of bounds. He goes RJ making an inbounds pass here. 122-19. He goes Brunson with the ball, looking. Julius fakes. He's being guarded tight by Steven Adams all the way to the basket. Up and under move. Wow. Oh my God, he almost got out of bounds there. Mitch Robinson swapped it out. Julius Randle got it back though. He goes RJ all the way to the basket. He makes the shot. Wow. So listen, RJ is not a go-to guy. He doesn't create his own shot, but full head of steam driving to the basket. Not too much resistance, and he made that shot there. So that's good. 122-121. You got 51 seconds left on my clock, man. So I mean, I'm so far behind. 30 seconds behind. Jesus Christ. John Morant. Oh my God, he just pulls up. No good. Mitchell Robinson still didn't box out. See, Steven Adams just stands still with his hand up, and Mitchell Robinson is jumping, and he can't get the rebound because he didn't box him out. Damn it. Brunson. Skippity skip scoop. Oh, he falls on the floor. Oh, they call a foul. Yeah, man. I love Dylan Brooks, man. I love the energy. I get it, bro. You definitely need another hairstylist, though. And them the braids is trash. Whoever did your hair, trash. Whoever did John Morant's hair, trash. You know what I'm saying? Trash. Whoever's doing the hair in Memphis, trash. Unbelievable. Look at this. I'm trying to see what this foul here. So it wasn't a foul. It definitely wasn't a foul. So, hey, challenge it. Yeah, but look at Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks, I love Dylan Brooks. Don't complain to the refs. Walk it off, blow off the steam, just keep it moving, man. You know? Yeah, I love this cat. Good player, man. Love the passion. Leave it out on the court, though. What are they calling here? I'm missing it. I'm missing the whole shit. All right, too. So that's a New York Knicks call there. So wow, 26 seconds left on this clock here. So it's a long time out because I don't see no action on the home screen there. Make sure you guys can see the home screen. Yeah, you guys can see that. So I got the score there, 122-122. So spoiler alert, Brunson's gonna make one free throw. We should be able to make the second one. He makes two. So we got 1, 2, 3, and to 122. Oh my God, let's go. Let's win this game. Let's win this game. Listen, man, for all the shit that I talk about certain players that I want them off the team, listen, man, a Knicks win is a Knicks win. Fuck it. Knicks win is a Knicks win. Not gonna be mad that the Knicks won. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's certain players that I want off the team or a certain look or whatever that I think we need to fight for with this team. You know, I'm like I said, I'm not fond of Mitch Robinson, RJ Barrett. I can get rid of him too. But listen, if we win the game, man, it's a Knicks win. You know, so that's worthy of being praised. Man. So right now I'm at the free throws. I'm still at the free throws. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen after this. It's on 26.3 seconds on the clock here. I'm looking ahead here. I see we're gonna get to a 124 to 123. So spoiler alert, the Memphis Grizzlies are gonna score somewhere between the 13 second mark. So hopefully that leaves the Knicks with the last shot of the game here. So it was a give and go. Wow. So it was a give and go. Good defensive play by the Knicks. But John Morant was able to get his rebound, and nobody did anything. I feel like Mitchell Robinson kind of stood there and allowed John Morant to get that rebound. I feel like, you know, if you get that deep, especially late in the quarter like this, like smash John Morant. Okay, nice give and go, beautiful play there. All the way in, so I'm trying to see what happened there, but you know, I feel like Mitchell Robinson was very soft on that play. So as he spins there, Mitchell Robinson comes in there to block, but then he's off on the side like he doesn't want to be involved. You know, so Julius Randle to all those guys. I feel like if you get that close there, you have to pounce on the ball. You know, you have to pounce on the ball. You can't stand there and watch. So Mitchell Robinson, for all the block shots that he got, this dude is a soft as a Twinkie fella, man. Soft as a Twinkie fella. Yeah, my bad for you guys here. This watching. I'll be ignoring you guys sometimes. I feel like I'm here by myself, man. But shout out to I did say what up to Shot. Shout out to Jarrell here. You got Kevin Taylor. What's good, Kevin Taylor? Why do people want to hate Mitchell Robinson? He's practically 50% of the team's defense. He's a fuck. Yeah, I mean, I know you listen to me call the game a lot, Kevin Taylor, man. But I mean, Mitchell Robinson is it's soft, man. It's soft. And I bring up points. When he fell on top of Julius Randle, right? He gets up and just walks away. He doesn't look back to see if Julius Randle's good to help him up. Because that's what Steve Adams would do. You can shoot Steve Adams in the face, and he's gonna grab your hand and make sure your finger's okay. If you pull the trigger, hope you didn't pull a muscle. So here goes Brunson, top of the key, crossover, pulls up at the free throw line, misses. Yeah. 8 seconds left on the thing. Knicks got a foul. Knicks fouled right away. Shit, 124 to 123. Excuse me. Get that hand sanitizer, trying to spread this, trying to kill these germs, man. I mean, that was a good shot, man. Brunson been making that shot all day. There's nobody else that I trust to hit that shot. Brunson had the opportunity. He didn't get it. John Morant's going to be at the free throw line right now. So him and his super confident ass is going to get a chance to put this game away. He makes the first one, 124, 125 now to 123. Yeah, so I mean, Mitchell Robinson falling on top of Julius, right, hurting him. You know what I'm saying? And then every time he blocks out, Steve Adams just stands there and slaps the ball out of his head every single time. The ball comes off the rim instead of just getting the rebound and securing it like Steve Adams would. Steve Adams would secure the rebound. Mitchell Robinson is still coming up there trying to make the master blaster shot that doesn't work out. So RJ Barrett was able to get the rebound. All right, so the Knicks are going to get an opportunity to tie or win the game. Yeah, so I don't know what it is about Memphis, man, but every time the Knicks play Memphis, it's always a thriller, right? The last time we played them, Cam Reddish went crazy. And I think we did lose that first game in Memphis. We probably should have won it. So there's something special about the Knicks when we play against Memphis. So Memphis is here in New York, so it would suck for them to beat us here because this is our home court. So what I would do here, like I don't know about trying to win the game right now. I feel like the Knicks need to take whatever shot they need to get. There goes the Cam Reddish shot there. Yeah, that's him talking that junk to his pops and stuff on the side. Yeah, but John Morant, man, that it should have been, I mean, that was a thriller. That was a thriller. Look at Tyus. And that was such a good game there. Fournier missed that shot there. Fournier was ice cold, I believe, at the end there. He was ice cold, iced off the bench there, put him out there to take the shot. So anyway, something special about when the Knicks play against Memphis. So I mean, I feel like it's so special that if the Knicks really can clean it up, right, make the right move, get the team better, and I would love to see Memphis versus the Knicks in the finals. That would be incredible. Just judging about how these teams literally have you can see that they have a rivalry with each other, man. So that's fun to see. I don't think I've seen that in a while. RJ Barrett can't get the ball in the basket. He goes Brunson, goes all the way to the basket. Oh my God, he almost won the game. Damn it, Brunson. What more can you say? What more can you say? What more can you say? Wow, look at this move. RJ could not get the ball inside. I mean, it doesn't matter. Brunson able to get all the way to the basket. Perfect shot. Short armed it. Oh my God, look at this. Perfect. All the way to the basket. Damn it. I mean, listen. I know I ain't got much hair in my head now, so listen. You got to tip your hat to Brunson on that, man. Tip your hat to Brunson there. We got 0.3 seconds left. I don't think the Knicks don't have no timeouts, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, the game is there's no shot right now. I think the Knicks can catch and shoot, but now we're talking about a 4-point lead right now. So that's game's over. Wow. Yeah, so nobody want to talk bad about Brunson's body language because he just walks off the court. It's ridiculous. Anyway, just tip your hat to Brunson. Brunson is such a good basketball player. Yeah, I would hate to keep on going like this without getting Brunson somebody to help him here. Shout out to John Morant in the Memphis Grizzlies. Good game. I didn't mean to say what's up to you guys here, man. Kevin Taylor, man, Mitchell Robinson's a garbage bag. Yep, play like they got 6 players on overs. Yes, they do. That's a good point, man. They just play so much better than the Knicks, man. They play like they have a 6 man, like they have 6 men out there. You know, Buddy Hield's is garbage. Yeah, Buddy Hield's is garbage, but he's so garbage that his percentages. Let me tell you something, Taylor. Let me tell you something. Okay, Mitchell Robinson. You don't understand why people don't like Mitchell Robinson, right? And then you're gonna say that Buddy Hield is garbage, right? Let's. I mean, we gotta speak. We gotta have some logic, man. You gotta have. Let's talk logic today, Mister. So like I said, the Pacers lost today, right? Buddy Hield was 3 for 14. Okay, that's what he did today, right? But his team is 11-8, 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, his team is a winning team, 11-8, right? Like I said, that was his stats this year. I'm looking at his percentages. Trying to get this up here. His percentages, we're talking about 42% from the field, was not that great. 37% from the three, which is great. 90% for the free throw line, which is great. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the guy is not a bum. He's not trash. He's not a trash bag. RJ's a fucking trash bag. You know what I'm saying? Mitchell Robinson is a fucking trash bag. Okay, those guys are trash bags. But guys that are actually playing for winning teams, 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2.8. Here goes my commercial again. There goes your boy E-Rule. Shout out to my Omni fan guys, man. I haven't hanged out with them in a while. They had an event recently that I missed it because I popped my toe again. I popped my toe the day I was supposed to go there. I fucking cracked my toe. Ended up being out for a week. But listen, man, stop. We gotta stop capping for saying other teams' players are trash, and then our trash players we say they're so good. It's ridiculous, Mr. Taylor. Shout out to everybody else. Let me see what's going on here. We got Memphis here. What's good? Knicks are a heart attack. I'm telling you. So I mean, this loss, I don't want to lose. Like I said, being 9-11 is not good because we got a hard schedule coming up, bro. Hard schedule. So I mean, we can easily go down 6 games during the next few games and stuff, man. I definitely don't want no parts of that. So it is what it is, man. So losing a game like this is definitely going to compound later on. Like we're going to be thinking about games that we should have won that would have helped us out during tough times. So we're going to be definitely in tough times coming up soon, man. So let me before I start ranking on Mr. Kevin Taylor again. Kevin Taylor. Keep talking junk about my man there. Definitely a big supporter of the podcast. Always hanging out with us here. But let me get into the Knicks schedule. Right now the Knicks played. They just lost to the Grizzlies just now. We play the Pistons. We should be able to beat the Pistons. We play the Bucks. I like our chances against the Bucks. At New York. So I like our chances against the Bucks. You want to talk about Dallas? We play Dallas, Cleveland, Atlanta, Charlotte, and the Kings. The Bulls twice at the Bulls, and then we play the Pacers and then Golden State again. That's a big stretch there. We talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's do the next 10 games. Ironically, the 10th game we play against the Pacers. So we're talking about 1, 2. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, 5, maybe 5. You might be able to split it 5 and 5. But 5 and 5 split is good. But that's like the best case scenario for me mostly. Best case scenario, we probably can go 6 and 4. Best case scenario in the next 10 games. But more than likely we're probably gonna be 5 and 5. Worst case scenario, we can get down to like fucking 2 to 4 games that out of that stretch. So if we get down to 2 and 4 games, man, then that's gonna look really crazy on our record. But 5 and 5 will be good. But adding 5 and 5 for the next 5 games after losing against Memphis like this, it definitely messes things up. Because the Trailblazer game we should have won, the Grizzlies game we should have won. The other games I'm not gonna say anymore, but the last 2 games we probably should have won those 2 games. But it is what it is. Knicks are gonna have to play our best basketball, man, because we cannot allow ourselves to get too far deep into the hole because we'll never be able to come out of it. Because listen, I'm really hoping that even though I'm talking junk about certain players, like let's say RJ Barrett's not probably not the best person to trade at the moment, but if we have an opportunity to get another player to help this group out, we need to figure it out. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I'm gonna just say what's up to you guys. I know my Evergreen was asking for a link. I wasn't paying attention. I did send the link. It's in there. So I mean, shout out to Shaw Powers. If you want to pop in there, the link is there. You got I am Jarrell. I did post a link into the to the Knicks chat. The diehard Knicks chat there. If you guys wanted to pop in and pop in on the channel. We got Grant Tankathon. Now I'm not with that, man. I'm not with that. So this is Hartmeyer. Hartmeyer. Yeah. This is disappointing because the New York Knicks pay big money for mediocre players that didn't finish with it. Yeah, I got you. But listen, Brunson, Brunson had two big shots there. He missed them, but it is what it is, man. Like he doesn't. We don't even get an opportunity to win this game without Brunson. So the thing is, we need to get him help. Julius Randle and RJ, we already made the decision as a fan base that those two guys are not it. So we need somebody to get in between Brunson and them, or somebody over Brunson and them. You know what I'm saying? So if we can get that one player to go, in between Brunson and Julius and RJ, then we'll be fine. I really think we need to do that. We need to do that as soon as possible. Whenever that becomes available after December 15th or whatever the dates are, whatever restriction dates are, whatever. As soon as that's over, we need to get reinforcements to help Brunson out, because I think we're that close. We have too much excess players on this roster to stand on our hands and wait for something to happen. Yeah, man. So that's 127 to 123 with the Knicks, man. I really believe that in this team. I feel like we're very close to winning. They're very, very close to being a respectable winning team. And I just think that if we could make that move where we could put a group of guys together to make a trade to get that guy in between Brunson and then Julius and RJ, I think we'll be fine. So I really, like I said, if it was up to me, I really would have done chopped heads off already. But that's the reason why I'm not running an NBA franchise, man. So it is what it is, man. So anyway, everybody get to your post-game shows, and I won't be doing much post-game show. Like I said, I'm sweating. I'm not really feeling good, man, but I'm still doing the play-by-play. I had to do it because I haven't done it in a while, and because I've been sick all week. Right now, I'm sweating my nuts off underneath the sweatshirt, and I need to get lubricated. Get some drink in me. Maybe take some more medicine. Get ready for tomorrow, and we'll try this again, man. The next Knicks game. The next Knicks game is on Tuesday. Next Knicks game is on Tuesday. We play against the Pistons. So I mean, that's the best thing about the NBA. There's always another game. So we play the Pistons and the Bucks back to back. I think we're gonna win both games. Call me like a homer, but I think we'll win both games on the 29th and the 30th. So hold me to that. Hopefully the Knicks can win. And I see you guys in the next game, man. I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow, man. I've been saying that for the longest time, but like I said, the last month has been some of the hardest days I've had in a long time. Talk about family stuff, my kids being sick all the damn time, a bunch of other stuff too. Of course, I broke my foot, a lot of other things I had to take care of too, man, to get myself ready to get back to work. I went back to work, which was incredible, 2 weeks span that I barely made through it. And then I hurt my toe again. Oh my God. Then I got the flu while I hurt my toe again. And then I got the flu on top of it. Man, so I mean, this last month has been like one of the hardest months in a long time, man. So hopefully I'm out of it. Hopefully that things will get better, and hopefully starting like the next two games and entering the month of December, the things starting to liven up, and we can start preparing and clocking down to Christmas and the New Year's, man. So thank you guys for rocking with the kid, man. Like I've got so many different ideas. I had so many different pods that I never did. You know what I'm saying? Due to everything that's been going on with me, man. But I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. And like I said, I'll catch you guys next time. Please tune in for more content for the Knicks channel, and go support your favorite post game show. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Let me see. I'm hoping everything is better for me too, man. It's been a freaking rough month, man. Anyway, I'm up out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for paying attention, And I'll catch you guys next time, y'all. Peace.